Hello.
How can I help you?
Are you Cass?
Mm-hmm.
This is Red.
Hi, nice to meet you. Give me one moment to finish sending this over to him.
Okay. That is fine.
When he's
The
like,
moment
I'm
has
looking
passed.
for.
Do you still need another moment?
Sorry, I need to do it at the moment. It's a
Do you
bit
need
of a
several
process.
moments?
I need several moments. It's a bit of a
Okay.
process that has to send the disease.
Alright, you have several moments now.
Okay, thank you. I have several whole moments. Wow. Image address. I think I actually already have his number. I think I saved it once. That was so fucking funny. Alright, I think that's all the moments I needed. So yeah,
Are you
you're
sure?
an ab.
You won't get any more? You won't get
Nope,
any more?
I don't think I needed it anymore. That's it. So you're an abnormal investigator?
Yes. I'm an abnormal
Yeah, it's nice
investigator.
to meet you.
Thank you. It's nice to meet you
Ooh.
too. Oh wow, you got
My
one of those.
badge, it's very official.
Yes, it looks very official.
So what? Yeah. So what in particular were you looking for help with, or did you just kind of want to chat about all the things, slash paranormal?
I mean, mostly that, yes. Just any, just hopefully get to know anyone that could help me on a case if I ever need the help.
Yeah, I'm more into in six religions, or just trying to detect exorcists. I've been studying the paranormal since I was 8, and I know a lot about a lot of oddities.
Oh, I mean, me too. I've been doing this for a little while now.
Yeah.
I just decided to expand my network.
Yeah, for sure. I'm always happy to help with any thing. I usually people will call me and be like, Cass, there's a ghost. I'm like, okay, and I brought off to go help. So some times it results in exorcism, some times it doesn't. I also run a ghost store. I know a lot of haunted locations in the city. Yeah, there's one ghost in particular. If you ever meet him, named Greg, just don't meet him.
Well, I can't particularly not meet him.
So I'll just get, so there's two ghosts in the crypt. Greg and Charles assistant. Greg is an asshole. Him and Charleston knew each other they're in life. Charleston has a habit of possessing people, but only to spread his message, and his message is just very simple. That message is fuck Greg. And if you meet Greg, it's very obvious why. But for Charleston, it's because Greg forced Charleston's friend Crystal into prostitution that then killed both her and Charleston. I also know where Crystal is, but her location is a bit more dangerous to access, and she likes to possess people to kill men.
Interesting.
But Greg just tends to cuss over the spirit box. Charles is very pleasant, yeah, if you ever enter the crypt, just make sure you say fuck Greg, or Charles assistant will possess you.
Okay.
Yeah, you too.
I want to talk today about actually I'm on a case right now with two ghosts actually. These two robber ghosts. They rob houses. They jump through the window.
Oh.
Yes. One of them is called, if I remember correctly, I've been down. Crept.
Crept?
Yes, Crept. Mr. Crept was asking me if feasibly ghosts can rob houses, and I said, well, that depends, you know. And then I asked him to, meet me, and he told me to meet me at this location, and then he and his friend jumped through a window.
Did you jump in to meet you, or did you jump in to escape you?
He jumped in to rob the place and then jumped out and left.
Mm-hmm.
I know that because the
And
police turned up afterwards.
mm-hmm. Well, here's what else is to say about that in my exorcist experience. Ghosts to make contact with the human world needs a lot of energy, even to be able to speak to us at their heart. Ghosts are energy. Everything at its heart is energy. It's just different amounts and in different ways. Ghosts are energy left over from life, and that have reason to stay. If you have reason to stay, more likely to be a ghost, or to just had a bunch of excess energy when they passed away for one reason or another, or a ghost or a witch bound them somewhere, which I definitely wouldn't know anything about. Yeah, for sure. But anyways, this is so for a ghost this is to be able to rob houses. That would take a tremendous amount of energy. So either if they are ghosts that they're getting their energy from somewhere to just supply to them, or it could be that like honestly I could see that happening once a year, maybe working up enough energy over an entire year. The fact that there's two ghosts working together there and actually robbing places. That's actually mind-boggling.
I mean, all I know is when I got to the location, they had levitating guns and jumped through the window. That's the only information I know. They said something like "Peace out, motherfucker," and then they jumped through the window, and I was just left there confused because obviously I haven't dealt with anything like that before. And it caught me by surprise, honestly.
I'm gonna give you something because I think you need it. I'm not gonna charge you for it. It'll be right underneath the catalog. This is what we call our Ghost Hunters starter kit. Which just comes with this stuff like an EMF readers, this is beer, box cross. Like, I'm sure you've got this stuff of your own, but just in case you don't figure that this is the stuff that you should be able to have.
Thank you.
Hey, Digitex.
Hey, guess what I got?
You got the catalog?
Yeah, I've had it. I forgot to wait. Did I? Okay, here it is. There it is. It's in the pickup tray there for you now.
Thank you. This is so much. I really appreciate it.
Did you steal the catalog?
Did I steal it?
No.
Yes.
I
No,
accidentally left it. Did you take the catalogs? I'm only seeing one in there, and there were two before.
Oh wait, there's supposed to be two.
There were two in there right now, but before you put one into theirs, this is so there should be three in there now. There you go. Okay, no, it's all good. Good. You can look into the catalog as much as you want. I just looked in the tray. I was like, there's not three in there. There's one in there.
It's a ghost catalog.
It's a catalog. It does have a ghost on the front. It's very spooky. Thank you so much, Dex. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. How's everything going today?
It's a good going, okay? How about you?
I don't know yet. I just woke up about 10 minutes ago.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good to be awake.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see who else is around right now. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go run.
All right, bye. Yeah. So levitating guns is a point towards the ghost. Did you see them, or all you saw was the guns?
No, I did see something. I saw a face.
Okay, it could have been that they're possessing somebody. If they're possessing a form, then they would be able to interact with objects into the world. In which case, if the subject is fine with them being into there, no harm, no foul. If the subject isn't okay, then holy water or an exorcism should be able to execute them.
I don't think these ones want to be exercised, though. That's the thing.
And
they
fine.
also are armed.
Fun fact is about me. I pass out whenever I see a gun. So.
Oh, interesting. So it wouldn't be that much help on this
This particular case, as much as I would love to help and meet these ghosts who can interact with physical objects, I'm guessing that they're possessing people, that would make it significantly easier. It could require significantly less energy, but if they were to pull guns on me, I'd be not helpful.
I mean, I didn't want to say anything. They seem like what's the word? Gangster ghosts. They seem like you know, like pimp ghosts.
Wonder if they know Greg. I would say 95% of the ghosts I meet in this city, if I say, do you know Greg? That they respond with fuck Greg. And I do not know how they've met each other, that they're given that most of them are bound to locations. Included in Greg.
Well, that's just one of my cases right now. I currently have 2 open cases. There was this, and then there was the mysterious murders of the mine.
The mine?
The mine.
Like at one of the mines?
Yes.
Okay. But which one?
That's the thing. It's only at mines. It's not like at one particular. They only commit murders or at least dump the bodies at mines.
At the mountain mine or the desert mine?
Both.
Oh, okay. I know that there's quite a few ghosts at both of the mines. The desert mine is actually one of the locations on the ghost door. The mountain mine has like 50 ghosts inside of it. The desert mine has like 2.
That's the thing. I don't think it's a ghost.
Yeah, that one says this sounds more like a person bringing them there.
I mean, like I deal with a wide variety of cases. I don't just deal with ghosts.
Yeah. Ghosts to take out the majority of my stuff. I also focus on corrupted or aliens and whatnot, but yeah, usually I lean more towards the paranormal for explanations. If I'm assuming that like whatever's killing people and leaving them at mines is not human, which is my first assumption, I guess this is some sort of fae or this is some sort of demon. Just based off of the behavior.
Some of the I'll give you some information on that. Some of the injuries sustained by the victims, they're more akin to what's the word? An animal attack. It's a lot of slash marks, a lot of claw marks, but that isn't the cause of death. The cause of death is eventually strangulation.
When you said claw marks, like the werewolves, but they would just take the heart. They wouldn't. This is strangle.
That's why I'm confused. And the claw marks themselves seem to have been sustained before death.
My guess is demon, and this is why. Demons can be sadistic, that they would not be against this torturing people, that they might be able to change it to their host form, to include the things like claws, as well as like, and that they would just take their time. Strangulation is a terrible way to go. It's also a very personal way to go into terms of you either, well, it can either be extremely personal or extremely impersonal in the sense of that either you're behind them and pulling them towards you, or you're looking them in the eye. Either way, it's very personal. It's a very close way to kill.
It's very kinky.
Sure. Also, another point in the demon category. Just based off of that behavior, my guess would be demon.
What type of demon would you think?
That tends to be a little bit muddled. I just don't know if I'd really put a label on what type of demon it is. I don't think it's an incubus or succubus. But other than that, it could really be very open. Hello, how are you doing?
There's also puddles of a viscous black substance around the crime scene as well.
I would say that that's another point towards the demon for sure.
Would you know what these are? Any idea?
Like again, it would really depend on what kind of demon we're dealing with. I could either that there be like the demon's blood, or it could be some form of ectoplasm that the demons exist like give out. Ghost ectoplasm screen. The demon ectoplasm could definitely come out as black.
Interesting.
But again, without running to tests or seeing it, I wouldn't be able to know for sure. That's just off the top of my head. My guess.
Have you met the entity of the tall man? Wait, it's just another question I have in my board.
The entities?
There's an entity called the tall man.
Oh, the tall man? I have not met the tall man. Would love to meet the tall man. It sounds fun.
It was another case file that I had, but I don't have a means of contacting him, and I don't have a means of finding him. So it's kind of just waiting on whenever that would happen.
That's the case a lot of the time. This is sometimes you're like, okay, I've got the info. I just need to where's Bigfoot? You know?
Yeah. So the tall man, I met him earlier on in my career, last year. He seems to be an entity that offers people deals, kind of like a devil's deal, where it has a drawback.
Demon.
Like a djinn.
Or fae.
It was
also good,
it was really cryptic, really cryptic in the way that it offered its price. And I did record some answers of some victims. According to reports, some victims had been offered large amounts of wealth.
I appreciate
various
it. It's nice to see you.
Like such as eyesight, touch, taste. Some of them lost body parts, and some of them died on the spot. And as soon as this happens, the entity seems to just vanish. That's the problem.
My guess would be Jin is an option. I lean more towards Faye, Demon, and also this is a possibility that they love to make deals, but I don't know. That sounds like Faye to me, but I could be wrong.
Interesting.
Actually, no, it's 30% because one of our investors. Okay, one of our investors does have 10%.
Good night, Damien.
Have a good night.
Second Damien, I've had to tell to go to sleep.
There was one more thing I wanted to talk about before I'll give it. Ever huh?
No, did you take all the? I'm just totally good here. I love just talking about this stuff.
Oh, good. I just didn't want to, if he's busy, didn't want to take too much of
No, he's
your time.
going to bed.
I have met a few cryptids. There was Knife Arm McGee. There was the Choking Smoke. And there was also Screamer. So these three were things. Knife Arm McGee I know much more about because it seemed more sentient than the other two. It actually gave me information, but the information was captured whilst on a chase. It was chasing me whilst I was collecting this information. Knife Arm McGee seems to be a butcher from the 1900s, I'm guessing. He said he was old. He said he was fucking old. I just kind of guessed to that point. There was his arms, obviously, Knife on McGee. He had large blades in the place of his arms. He called himself the butcher of. I can't pronounce that. It's been a while since I've opened this case file. It's
Oh,
it's
good.
it's a very weird name.
Oh, but why don't you just text it to me?
It's okay.
It'd be easier than saying it, my dude. I don't think I can pronounce your name. That's why it's Renlin.
She was the one that was rolling around with Surge earlier down here. The red.
On Perla? On Perla?
I mean, you can pronounce it better than me.
I just don't know if that's right. That's just my guess.
It was something along those lines. Obviously, it was hard to. This was all written after the fact, so some of this might be muddled. But he. So there was reports of loud scrapes in back alleys near the butcher's shop, in the industrial district. I was there looking with a friend, and we were attacked by Knife on McGee. We were only able to lose him by hiding in the butcher's shop and sneaking out. He seems to be bound to the area. He seems like he could only move a certain space away from that area. But he was definitely not in call. He wasn't a ghost. He was physical.
Okay, cool.
My guess was he has been reanimated. He is a homunculus, something along the lines of
Awesome.
an experiment. Which is why this is why I grouped him with the other two that I said, the choking smoke and the screamer. They all seem to come from similar places due to grouping aspects, I'll call them. I'll move on to the choking smoke. The choking smoke was it was a humanoid that was absolutely doused in smoke. It was very hard to make out any features on it, other than its form. It was very fast. It was encountered after a wildfire up on Mount. What's the mountain called?
Like really, like we're not focusing on that. We're really focusing on the
Mount Gordo. There we go. Mount Gordo. There was a wildfire next to the lake on Mount Gordo. It was like a little pond. And then the smoke came out of the fire, and it attacked everyone there, which was emergency responders and me, because there had been reports of anomalous activity in the area.
Honestly, Flash was my first thought too. Was that guy from
some
Flash?
Weird going on. A helicopter had actually gone. Well, not a helicopter, but a helicopter crew had gone missing. Obviously, the first responders to the emergency. And we never recovered them, but this was after the Knife on McGee incident.
I feel like he looks more like an abnormal investigator than I look like a paranormal
That's the name
investigator.
I gave him. Obviously, I didn't get a chance to get his name, considering he was chasing me.
That it does tend to make it difficult.
But he did say, obviously, he was the butcher of whatever that was, and he also did shout quite a lot of expletives at me. That was just... He had a good grasp of the English language with a Bronx accent, I'll say. Anyway, back to the choking smoke. Once we actually got there, obviously the smoke came out of the fire, and it seemed like all the fires went out as soon as he left, and we were stranded up there, and he seemed to use lacerations but also choking. That's why we call them the choking smoke.
Mm-hmm.
It is similar to the other case I told you about earlier. The body's been dumped at the mines, but I
Yeah,
don't
that
think
does sound very similar.
I don't think it's the same case though. It might be, but I don't think it is. The MO just seems a little bit
The
strange.
location is different for sure.
Exactly. The MO is strange. It's a different location. He's not seen around mines, and he's more interested in causing fires than anything else. It seems
Yeah, that's hard to do it at mine.
Exactly. We were able to extinguish it. The way we so this entity is actually dead. That's another reason why I believe it's not the same entity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would make it difficult.
We had fire extinguishers, which seemed to. I don't think it was the fact that it was a fire so much as the chemicals inside them that caused it to expire. But it dissipated after about roughly 10 seconds after being sprayed with a fire extinguisher. Is the market closed?
Yeah, the market's closed. It closes at 6.
I'm never good at time. Would you like to go sit down and talk about this more?
Sure.
I also say that because I ran here. I don't have a car.
I do have a car if you needed to ride anywhere. Alright. This does remind me of one more entity I probably should tell you about. I don't know what it truly is. I've only spoken with it once. I speak more with its victims, usually. Up in Sandy Shores, there's an abandoned motel. It's, again, one of the locations on the ghost tour. And, whenever I'm there, I speak with a different ghost, but they all have the exact same concern. And that is that the darkness is going to find them and eat them. From my understanding from talking with these ghosts, the reasons I never talk to the same ghost twice is because by the time that they finished talking with me, they've been eaten by the darkness. Because the darkness is essentially, it could cause a strife around it, and it influences behavior around it to create packets of the dark spots and masses of the things of energy that draw into spirits that aren't bound strong enough to one location. They're drawn in sort of just like a whirlpool or what's the black hole sort of thing. And once they get there, if they bring too much attention to themselves, like just talking with people who come in, then the darkness devours them. We were able to save one ghost from this fate. One Fred Diddington. He's currently in a ghost capture jar at my friend's house. But after we captured Fred into the jar to make sure he wouldn't be eaten by the darkness. That was the only time that the darkness spoke with us and sort of threatened us.
Interesting.
Nope.
There was one more.
There we go. That's what I wanted.
The screamer. It didn't seem. Well, no, it did seem to be dangerous, but not in the way of physical harm. It seemed a lot more like a mental hazard. It was, if you couldn't tell by the name, it screamed a lot.
Yes.
But the screams themselves, they had a very strange aspect. They Small doses of the scream cause people to act more reckless, whilst larger doses broke people's sanity down, and they would actually. That is where the physical danger would come from. They would become very violent.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually quite bad because there was a few gang members that actually found it. It was found in Strawberry.
Mm-hmm.
And they just started shooting as soon as we got on the scene. They were shooting each other, and then they started shooting at us. And I was able to get close with one other person. One other person was able to clasp a hand around the screamer's mouth, and unfortunately, since we didn't really understand what to do at the time, and I was
could be a
quite
banshee.
fresh
I was
in my
thinking something
career,
similar.
I expired the subject.
Mm-hmm.
It was.
Look at me.
It didn't make the effects of it go away. It was just to stop it from obviously continuing. It was, Strawberry gets a lot of traffic, and the more people that heard it, the more of a problem it would be.
Mm-hmm.
We were actually able to perform an autopsy on this one.
Do you mind if I ask this? Was the subject detect masculine or feminine presenting?
It was androgynous. It was. That's the thing. It didn't have any signifying features of any gender.
Okay, I was gonna say because if it was female presenting, it was probably a banshee, but if it didn't present any female identifiers, then yeah.
That was actually revealed in the autopsy. It was if there was any male or female signifiers, they had been removed. We could tell from surgery scars around those areas. Surgery was performed to make them completely flat. Other than the chest area, which was enlarged, the actual rib cage was pulled open to allow for bigger lungs. I assume this was to allow for longer screaming periods.
Mm-hmm.
So this thing was definitely made. That's what I can tell from these things. At least someone made it. It was not born this way. It was made this way.
Mm-hmm.
The mouth had been elongated forcefully. They had cut the muscle tendons around the jaws so that they could enlarge it. It was physically unable to close its jaw. It had been shaved completely. Its skin was porcelain white. Its eyes were blood red. It didn't have any teeth. The teeth had been forcibly removed. Any genitals it had also been removed, as well as any reproductive organs. And this is the thing that links me to McGee. Its legs were below the knee, turned into stilts. They were long spikes.
Mm-hmm.
Which shows similar augmentation.
Yeah, these sound more like experiments than anything in particular.
Obviously, knives from the elbow. It could be different.
They almost sound like.
I believe it is similar. It's just that I haven't been able to study McGee.
They almost sound like
SCPs. The surgery scars are any similar. But the screamer also didn't have any arms. That's another interesting tidbit. It was a very strange creature. It'd been man-made, and it seemed to have just been let loose.
I don't know enough about SCPs to name like which
My guess
ones, though.
is My best guess is a theory that I've been working on. It was just these three were kind of just released from locations close.
Mm-hmm.
It might have been mental blocks that stopped them from going any further, but these entities couldn't leave a certain radius. It seemed to be augmented, or at least had all had different aspects changed. They were all humanoid based, they were all physical, but they all had unnatural abilities, and two of them had man-made abilities.
I hate to suggest it, but have you looked into the humane labs?
Yes. I'm actually currently working semi-undercover at Humane Labs.
I'm friends? Question mark friends with the guy who owns it, Roman.
I
don't trust. Yeah.
With Roman, I don't trust him either.
He was working at the city hall yesterday, and he rolled up with a leprechaun. And so I spoke with them at the leprechaun. I gave him some advice to keep them away from iron, because I'm pretty sure leprechauns are fey, and just to not make any deals with them and whatnot. And gave the leprechaun a shamrock.
That doesn't seem like his MO. He doesn't really deal with mystical beings.
Well, no. Roman was showing him around to town and getting him into wars with the clowns.
Oh.
Which it does seem like his MO.
That does seem like his MO. But
I made a joke to the leprechaun. I asked the king if Roman was trying to get him to bring him to his gold, and Roman was offended, being like, "How shady do you think I am?" I was like, "I'm joking, Roman. Why? It's shadier that you were upset by that."
I mean, that's how I met Ursula, which is how I met you, through Roman.
Don't get me wrong. Roman has actually saved my life from a demon before, so I did trust him to some extent. I did just there was a lot of aspects that I don't trust him with. I know he does come to me sometimes about paranormal stuff, and I technically I think it's not listed on the app, but I am listed like on the. I am like a consultant theoretically for humane labs.
Mm-hmm. Well, like I said, I do work there. I do have a position in Human Labs. I don't believe this is Roman.
Yeah, I'm not saying Roman in particular. I'm just within my first couple months of moving to town, I kept hearing about a woman that was being called a siren, which wasn't the most accurate depiction of what a siren really is. But either the way, it seemed more like she was an experiment, and everybody kept saying that she had escaped from humane labs, and her. This story sounds kind of similar to some of the other stories that you said, but to a less extreme level. I do not know what happened to her. I was never able to meet her, but all I know is that it was pretty much universal knowledge that she was escaped from humane labs and this is some capacity.
I do remember hearing reports of people actually sneaking into humane labs. There was a group of women, I remember, like snuck into humane labs, perform experiments. Another important aspect I forgot to mention, all of these separate entities only attacked at night.
Yeah, here's something.
I don't know if... I do remember that the one entity, we actually got to do an autopsy on the screamer. Its eyes were they were missing the retina. They were
Bye,
missing
Aubrey.
important parts which would
Good
help with
night.
the sun, with light. They seemed to be malignant. Their eyes didn't seem to work. They were milky white. They didn't have anything. As far as I know, they didn't work in any way. What I did find was strange was in one of the eyes there was a little electronic.
Hmm. I don't like that.
We've studied it. It seems to be a camera.
Yeah, that was my guess.
I don't tell many people this, but the reason I wear the mask is because of these events.
Harder for smoke to
Especially
get
with
into your mouth.
The McGee event. He actually caught me. He had impaled my lower left abdomen, lifted me up onto a meat hook, and then proceeded to slice through my cheeks.
Oh, this is so sorry.
It's part of the job. It's a working hazard. But I was lucky to get out of there alive.
Second day in town.
I mean, it's not the first time I've sustained injuries on the job. It's a very dangerous work, what we do. It's
My sister second day into town. I was to sacrifice this is Satan on my very first paranormal call.
Oh, great. I've met sea monsters. I've met cults. I've been stabbed, shot.
Oh, I helped to call. Yeah, I've been sacrifice. Yeah, it's a dangerous work. I just yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry. I know exactly what the fuck you've been through. It's been
yeah, I gotcha.
It's been painful. It's been a very painful ride. It's just that these three entities. It's been a while since anything's shown up, but there is usually time between each event. But what I'm concerned about is that these things are being made by someone, and more of them will be made, and more of them will be released, and people will get hurt. And obviously, we don't want that to happen.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
But other than that, I think the only thing that's going on right now, apart from the cases I've mentioned, is a sea cult.
A sea cult?
Yes, a sea cult.
I mean, I heard about an umbrella cult the other day, but that really just seemed more like this is a scam to get people to jump off of roofs.
Yeah, that just seems like mass suicide. Which is the MO of usually some cults, but you know. No, this one hangs out around night on weekends at the cave on the west coast. No, east coast. It would be on the east coast of the island. There's a massive cave. There seems to be a mass gathering of them, and they seem to sacrifice fish and other sea creatures. And let the blood run throughout the cave into the ocean. My best guess is it's some sort of deep one cult. Some people that have heard a little bit too much about, fish gods that live deep into the ocean, slumbering cities, Cthulhu, all that shit.
Goddamn Cthulhu.
I have actually one of my worst evenings on the job was when I took them as it's not this cult in particular, but it was another cult that believed in deep ones. I thought they were bullshitting. I thought they were absolutely insane, and
Oh, never assume they're
they
insane.
actually
They are, but never assume that.
were able to get a deep one from the ocean. They were
Oh,
able to
good gods.
Yes, and it was. It's very. I mean, with all of them, it's very hard to explain. There was obviously the fish-like aspects, tentacles, the whole shebang. It was horrific. I still have nightmares about it right now. But
All Cass's nightmares are about people.
it
Not
actually
scary
grabbed me.
paranormal shit.
It had a octopus beak somewhere on its body. I don't remember where. It was somewhere in the where its arm would have been if it was more humanoid. It bit into my lower tendons on one of my legs. It started crushing me with its obviously it had a lot of force behind it.
Mm-hmm.
The only way I got out was I'd actually brought a few of my friends who are gang members with me, and they were able to distract it with gunfire. But after that, we kind of just had to run. We were not prepared for, obviously, something of that
that's
power.
hard to prepare for.
I mean, especially when we thought it was absolute bullshit. The cult. But yeah, I don't want that happening again. Because I've dealt with aliens, I've dealt with killer robots, I've dealt with serial killers. It's a lot of people get hurt in these processes. It's dangerous. It's very dangerous.
Very much. This is which is why when people are like, "Can I come along in your paranormal stuff?" I'm like, maybe. Let's make sure that let's find us a safe call for you.
At least sign a waiver first. I make them sign, a waiver saying any harm happens is not.
Oh yeah,
I'm not liable for
the ghost stores that I run, everybody has to sign a waiver saying that's weird is not responsible for any disappearances or injuries or anything that may happen on this tour. We have had disappearances.
Oh, very good.
But for the most part, that there is safe. I think everybody who disappeared came back eventually. I don't have proof of that actually.
The fuck?
This is somebody hit. Damn it. Well, yeah. If you ever need help with paranormal stuff or on any of your investigations, or just want another person to run the things by, I love this stuff. I'm here for it. You know?
Oh, good. I'm glad. I didn't want to waste your time here. I didn't want to.
You never wasted time to talk about this stuff.
I didn't know what you specialized in, so I don't know if you'd be interested in most of the cases I work with.
Ghosts are probably the thing I know that the most is about. Demons probably closest to second after that, but I just try to find it out as much as I can about pretty much everything. If you ever come across a vampire, if they don't want to be a vampire, we do offer a vampire cure. It's 50% effective, but so wanted to do chance they'll be human again. But we also
yeah.
yeah.
I was actually there for that. interviewing vampires with rum.
I had to just leave town for 2 weeks, and the day I left was the day that the vampires showed up, and the day I came back was the day that they started going away.
It was weird. I don't, because I remember there was I won't say names, but there was the sultry vampire. There was a vampire that was a policeman.
Oh, most of the police were vampires.
And then, but it all originated from the let's say the sultry vampire.
Carmela.
Okay, if we're gonna use names, yes, Carmela. Yeah. I mean, I was just using it in case,
Yeah, just in case, for sure.
But yes, Carmela. Whatever happened to Carmela?
I don't think she's a vampire anymore. At least she's.
Well, she seemed to be the progenitor.
Most of the people who were vampires no longer seem to identify as vampires. Even still, just in case we I've got potential cure that no one has ever bought, and I also have these artificial blood supplements that come in little juice boxes for anything that consumes blood, but it doesn't want to drink like people blood or real blood or anything. It's all artificial, but it provides the same nutritional value as real blood for things like vampires or demons. I have a demon who buys them regularly.
I'm good.
Well, and possessed by a demon. This is it's complicated.
Well, I feel this has been a very good first meeting.
Yeah. Thanks for just talking with me about this stuff.
No problem. It's good to pick your brain about some of the subjects.
Yeah, sorry I wasn't more helpful.
No, it's okay. Any help I can get is good.
All right. Yeah, if I can think of anything, I'll let you know. You said you don't have a car, but would you like a ride to anywhere?
Yes.
Alright.
I don't know where, though. I don't know what to do now.
My plan was... We could go home real fast to throw on... This is something slightly more formal to train my races then work my second job, which is a county clerk at the city hall.
I don't think they'll enjoy me loitering around county court.
Honestly, I don't think that they'd mind, given that somebody tried to stab me the other night when I said no to giving them a license.
Amazing. But I need the mask. I don't like it when people tell me to take off the mask.
Yeah, I will say that we do have a no mask. This is a policy in the city hall, but if you need the mask to breathe, I can vouch. It's mostly just like the things that could cover your face because yeah.
I mean, you can see most of my face.
Yeah.
It's just not my mouth. I don't know why anyone needs to see my mouth.
Okay, so anywhere in particular you want to go?
Drop me off near the apartments for now.
Okay, so this sounds good. Do you mind if we just stop at my house first, just because that's the closest stop?
Of course.
Alright, let me just do this. I don't need to mark it on the map. I know where I live. That's dumb. Want you real bad, want you real bad. Help me take what I have, want you real bad. And then turn. And then go.
Oh.
It appears we have a ghost car. I'm gonna deal with that real fast. I am the sorcerer piece of Eon. I am the magician of Eridu, the threshold unto the thousand entering. Meshes before me, Sissin is behind me. Arrow calls my right hand and Viv is my left hand. As I draw near unto the sick man, may a kindly spirit, a kindly guard, and stand by my side. That art enables the spirit, evil to the demon. I actually did not see her in there.
Very bad driver.
I don't think she was there until I pulled her out. I'm gonna be honest. I usually if there's a car driving around like that in circles and that there's no driver, I just exercise it because it's caught in a time loop. That was bouncing around so much and acted the same way.
Women out of the ether. It's a very good power. I'm very impressed. Oh. Like I said, it's a very amazing power. I'm literally impressed.
I didn't think she was a ghost, but okay.
I mean, you can bring women ghosts out of the ether. You know,
apparently, no.
How many people can you say you can bring women out of thin air? You're an absolute player, honestly.
I did have someone the other day break into my house, kill it, taken on my carpet, leave a voodoo death, this is a symbol written in blood, the chicken's blood, tore my floorboards and left a poultice underneath.
You're dealing with voodoo shit too?
Technically. So that's weird. This is L's cause this is some voodoo dolls. 2 hours before this happened, this is somebody found it out that somebody had ordered one of them and that they lost their goddamn mind. They came to telling me that they were gonna sue me and that I was a terrible woman with a terrible business, screaming at me in the middle of the city hall with 4 other people. Then not just 2 hours later, I go home to check on one of my animals. To find that scene, I'm pretty sure was an attempt at a message. However, I don't think they realize whose home that they broke into. I'm fairly confident I know who it is, but I just don't have proof. Most especially because he was also the officer that just turned up to the scene once I called 911.
So you think it was a police officer?
I think it was very high-ranking police. This is officer who doesn't know shit about who to do. Just doesn't like me. I'll be right back. Just gonna run in here real fast. Don't even need my whole house to load in, but it's gonna anyway. I don't think I've really worn this one. Let's do this one.
That was quick.
Yeah.
Getting a quick smoke, but okay. Alright.
This is alright. Like I said, I'll be right back.
When you say right back, you mean right back.
Mm-hmm. Okay, then to do the apartments.
I mean, I've got nothing better to do. So I'll go, I don't know, do something.
If you wanted to tag along, you're free to do, but my other job can be pretty boring.
I mean, fuck it. Let's go.
Okay.
I've always wanted to see the inside of there when I'm not trying to find out why Roman's in prison.
Oh, good gods. I should look up Roman's record while I'm there.
Exactly. See, we've got something fun to do now.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Probably should stop by the bank first, but I'll do it later.
You also have a large amount of money in your pocket?
Well, not this is so much. I have 20 market receipts, which falls just a bit under to 10K.
That's a lot of money in my eyes. That's I only have like 5K to my name.
Oh my god.
I don't even own a car. I don't own property. I don't. This is all a thankless job. They don't pay me for this shit.
What did you like to? Did you know about that? That's weird.
Maybe yes. Yeah. I mean, I've been thinking a lot about it. People have been offering me jobs. So Maldinis.
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 That's weird. This is essentially there's two different jobs. You could do one or both. Go as a tour operator or a market worker. Either way. I'm always getting new paranormal shit. People could come up to do us with paranormal questions. You get to hang out at the markets, which can be pretty boring, but also so the market people tend to be like a family and together there a lot of the time. I'm there a lot. Oh, hold it on.
Okay.
Hello, how can I help?
Hi, I saw your ad in the Yellow Pages. I was wondering if you're available for a tarot reading.
Yes. Can you meet me at City Hall?
Oh, yeah, I can meet you there.
All right, see you soon.
All right, later.
Bye. This is somebody who wants a tarot reading.
Oh.
And yeah, we
interested.
may have members that are may or may not be wishes. Oh,
It is fine. Like I said, I'm interested in the job.
yeah, it's pretty simple to run a booth. So once we get to the City Hall, I can hire you. That's weird. I just send you a Discording an email invite, and the next time we're both awake, I can teach you how to run the booth.
Oh, of course.
And while you're there, periodically you'll collect receipts with are worth $400 each. If you're there for a full market shift, you will get 6 receipts. If you're there for less, it'll be a little bit less, but and that's weird. Depending on your rank. We also pay commission at the end of the week. So next time I wake up on next storm, when I wake up, I'll pay that because it's Friday. This is a senior sales associate, get 50% of all the profits that they made. You'd be starting out as a junior sales associate, so you'd get the 33% of all the profits you made.
Mm-hmm.
So anything you sell, minus the cost, you would get the 33% of that. You don't know what this guy's doing.
He's doing something I do.
Wonder if anybody's put up the signs yet. I just don't. Boss is visibly not. I just didn't see Royal.
What signs are meant to be put up?
So usually clerks are the ones that put up the signs that they're like, valet parking here, no parking here, courtroom this way. This is valet parking, but I can't park my car there due to a head pop. This is a situation. I did different cars now parked there, and I needed to get out and home before I can park this car here. So I have to hope it doesn't get hit or stolen over here.
Okay. If you want, I can sit out here for the next couple hours and act as a valet. Oh.
We're gonna ignore him. Yeah, looks like I needed to put up the signs, which I'll sign in first and then to do that. No signs. Oh my gods, how do they operate without me? Sign in.
Look like a worker.
There you go. Very official. All right. Were you the one that called about the tarot card reading?
Yeah.
All right, hi. Give me a couple minutes. I need you to put up the signs around here. Then I can give you a very quick reading. Technically, this is not where I'm supposed to do it, but this is where I'm working for the next couple hours. So.
Okay.
Okay.
Am I following you?
No. Just give me a minute, and I'll come to you once I finish putting up the signs.
Okay, all good. Thank you.
Okay. Unclear cheat sheet.
Hey, man, what's going on?
Nothing much. How old are you?
What's that?
How old are you?
How old?
Yes.
Good question. 23. Feel 29 though.
You dress like a 13-year-old.
I don't know. Just white T-shirt, regular
Who wears
shorts.
shorts in spring?
You tell him.
I've been wearing like jeans or sweats all winter. It's time.
It's time. Are you feeling depression?
No, I'm right.
You know what? I'm just giving a shit. What's your name?
My name's Dylan. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Nice to meet you, dude. I'm Ren.
Ren?
Oh, no space. I'll just do quick ones. Fancy. LA only. Okay. Almost is done. The three more signs.
I've never had one before, so I figured. Saw that in Yellow Pages, figured why not?
I mean, well, that's good. I believe tarot readings are they have merit.
No, he doesn't. Listen to the way he said that.
At least give someone the confidence to carry out those predictions.
How long have you been a paranormal investigator for?
Abnormal.
Just over a year or two. Yeah.
Oh, a year. Nice.
All but ready to then. Sorry about that. This is designs
All
also
good.
set up. How about I give you a quick three cards? This is spread. Is that okay?
Yeah, well, that's fine.
All right, let's set over here. This is so because I need to be able to put the cards down on us as a surface.
Ah, okay.
Okay, I'm gonna mark my sister's office busy, real fast. Okay, so 5 cards. Sorry, the 3 card spread is $500. Is that okay?
Well, you need my state ID.
Yep.
1505.
1505.
Yeah, 1505.
3 card spread. All right, that should be going over to you now.
Got it.
Alrighty, then. A couple questions. There's 3 different kinds of spreads we get to do. First option is past, present, and future. This is the second option is mind, body, spirit. The third option is current problem, low road to digging past it, and high road to digging past it. Which of those would you like to do?
How about past, present, future?
Okay. And next I'm just going to say 4 words, just so I can think of which deck to use. Just out of these 4 words, pick the one that resonates with you the most, okay?
Okay.
Original, mysticistic, affirmation, or divine?
Original.
Alrighty, then I'm gonna think about that deck and start shuffling it. If there's something in particular I'm gonna shuffle to put my unedited into it. Then I'm gonna hand it off to you to shuffle and put your unedited into it. If there is something in particular you'd like to focus on, to think about it and shuffle into the cards. If it's something you're comfortable telling me, helps me interpret. But if you're not comfortable, that's also so fine. It's also fine to not have anything in mind and to just do general.
Okay.
Okay. I have to do that on the ground. Ooh, those are some stiff cards. Okay. One more. Do love the way these cards show. Okay, then there you go. Shuffle those and tell your king then hand them back to me. Yeah, I have to drink a holy water. Okay, just let me. You said past, present, future, right?
Yep, that's right.
All right, the classic. All right, this first card I did turn over is gonna represent your past, and here we've got the King of Wands. So face cards into tarot can often represent either that they're people in our lives or events. Kings in particular, I find tend to lean more towards people. Kings tend to be someone who is an adult, who's either that they're male representing or has very masculine energy. King of Wands in particular, that they're often found as entrepreneurs, that they're creative ideas and enthusiasm for projects. They can seem someone rash or impulsive in their decision making. They're not afraid to take risks, but we're able to find them that they're super dynamic. They've got a lot of high energy and can sometimes be found in sports environments. That they can also be found in sales position or fields of sales when left to their own devices. That they like variety and get bored easily. They dislike detail and feel that they bog them down. They're good at delegating these tasks to others. You'll really find that them just taking care of the little things themselves. And usually the King of Wands is happier when they're creating something. But they can also be brash, quick, tempered, selfish, and patient, controlling, or overconfident. This is how given that is in your past slot. That this is either that this is somebody who was a very important figure in your past, or that this was you in your past. I leaned towards it being an important figure in your past, possibly a father figure. Or a boss that you had, as they are often. I kind of like to think of them as CEOs, sort of types, you know, like the Hollywood CEOs, sort of people.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the next card is going to represent your present, and here we've got the Aces of Swords. One moment. Okay, so the Aces of Swords is a very powerful card. It tends to signify victory and to triumph over difficulties, and but it requires the use of a great amount of like inner strength and clarity. It can also represent a great force of strength and inner power, showing you have the ability to overcome setbacks and adversity. Overall, this card is a big like victory sort of card, you know. So I'm guessing that you're currently experiencing a big win. Either it's just about it to happen or it happened, but you're still sort of riding the coach details of this win.
I like that.
And lastly, we've got the Nine of Cups. One moment. Where? Oh, there they are. All right, so the Nine of Cups is actually a really good card to have in this future slot, because it's kind of called like the wish card. This is like an achievement of important desire that brings you fulfillment. It represents emotional and material fulfillment, abundance, pleasures, and dedicates that you will feel well pleased. I don't love the wording of this book, but I do like the fact that it refers to it as like the wish card. It's a sort of just like a wish come true sort of the thing. So it's a really good card to have in your future. But basically, in your past, there was this figure, possibly a boss, possibly a father figure. It was very important, or at least he felt very important, very entitled, very brash, but also so very smart, very entrepreneurial, did no business despite not wanting to focus on the details of the things. Currently, you're experiencing a big victory. I don't know what that might be. It's just sort of just like, but some sort of significant win, probably that required a lot of work or a lot of inner strength to achieve. And in the future, this is going to lead to this is something good, something that you've been wanting for a long time, sort of coming to fruition.
Oh yeah, I'm glad I did this.
Yeah, and there you go. Hopefully that resonated with you.
Yeah, I definitely have to like sit on that a little bit and try to like think about that a little bit more.
Yeah, I know you can see the cards here, but would you like me to send you a picture of the cards? Just so you can look back on them later.
Yeah, sure, why not?
All right, my number's in the yellow pages. Could you just shoot me a text or could call me again? So just so I got your number readily available while I work on that.
There you go.
Okay. All right, just give me a moment. I didn't want to do a 9-card spread, so I did not offer him a 9-card spread. I am tired. Talking is tiring. Oh shoot, I didn't. Here. You have a great day or night too. Thank you. Copy image address, copy address. God damn it. And here we go. All right, did you get that?
Yep, I got it.
All right, perfect. There you go.
All right, thank you so much.
Yeah, any time. I'm always happy to give a reading, even if I'm at the wrong job.
Well, I guess it's a good one.
You too.
So yeah.
I imagine him riding on a skateboard. Still think he looks like a 13-year-old.
He really does. I was thinking the same thing.
That's exactly what I said to him as soon as you went away. I said, how old are you? Because you dress like a 13-year-old.
Yeah, I heard him say he was just 20 to 30. He's a year older than I am.
Yeah, I think he's having a midlife crisis when he's 23. I thought he was going to do a kickflip out of that door.
That would have been epic. I would have liked that.
You would need more epic if you fucking face planted.
Okay.
Well,
Oh, can I get your sister data to do real fast just to hire you? That's weird.
Of course. Are you ready?
Yes.
It is 25703. Say it again. 25703.
All right. If you look at your employment app, you are now employed at That's Weird as a junior ghost. Which means you can't open the booth on your own yet. You earn 30 to 30% of all the profits of the items used to sell at the end of the week. And yeah, let me just send you the link to the company email.
Yep.
Okay. Oh no, that is no wait, no, I was on the right one. Damn it.
My glutes are getting fucking. My glutes are on fire. Right here.
This is it. Just down.
No.
Then that's
I've seen some of the people. What some of the people do on this floor. I really don't want to.
It's best not to think about it. Yeah, just ignore it.
Exactly.
rather
It's
let
just
my
like
feet-
everywhere else in this city.
I mean, there's some places that have been untouched by everyone.
Are you sure about that?
I'd like to think so.
See, exactly. So just think this floor is clean. Sit down.
We do have a guy who claims to be a janitor that comes in every once in a while.
That's claim. That's a claim. That's
Here,
not...
here.
Oh, there you go. Is this
Yeah,
the janitor right here?
yeah. Nope,
No,
but
it's not
I can
him.
be one.
Pretty sure this
Okay.
is Gruffy claims to be the janitor.
Scruffy, he's not going to ever show up and clean.
He has. I've seen him to do it.
Really? Now that's amazing.
Yeah.
I guess if he cares about it, he'll do it. There we go.
There we go.
Totally good. See?
Mm-hmm. This is definitely
eat
could
out of
clean.
Oh, let's see. Hold on. Oh, yeah, you can. Oh, look at that. Mm.
Oh God.
Doesn't feel
There
right.
you go.
I can
Oh,
hear
delicious. Oh,
flies
yeah.
buzzing.
Did you just eat that off the floor?
A little bit. Yeah, it was a little crunch, but it was
God.
okay.
God.
Floor
Alright,
spice fix everything.
I sent
I've
you
seen
a
a man-
text with the company email.
Hmm?
I sent you a text with the company email. Did you
Yes.
join whenever you would like?
Thank you.
And I'll walk you through the rest of the that's weird stuff next time I'm actually working that's weird and you're also so awake.
Of course. So, is this what we do at City Hall? We just sit in there like an Alcoholics Anonymous circle?
Pretty much.
Usually we stand or I definitely don't place this all to stare at that to desk while I wait. People could to come in asking for licenses. I should send it out to SWAT saying I'm here.
Actually, I think I need a new vendor's license if you want to give me one.
Yeah, I can help. Yeah, I can help you with that. Let me just
yeah.
fix it. This.
Does it mean we'll get to stand again?
I think we can sit while we do it.
We needed to walk over to Shishidarin. I'm pretty sure
Oh,
it's
we
a
do,
corrupted
damn.
Oh, that is a shame. That is honestly
Yeah.
that's terrible.
I'll clean on the way. Hey, Sharon.
Hi, Shishidarin, and you're a government employee, right?
Yeah, I'm a current employee. Yeah, I'm a current employee of.
All right, just checking because government employees get to them for free. Can I see your state identity?
I was gonna say I might not technically be a state employee yet. Hold on, check it out though.
Oh.
Because I'm only paralegal.
Oh yeah, I
So
just
no,
don't
I'll
know.
probably not. Yeah, I'll probably not.
Yeah,
Just
I
go with
just don't
no.
know.
It's okay.
All right.
I get refunded for it anyways by my boss, so it's okay.
So would you do like a week or a month?
Oh, I'm going the month. I work.
Yeah, the week is this is so
Yeah.
glad that they use this to have this is that you could go to only to do the week.
Yo, fuck that. No way.
When they added into the opposition for the month, everybody was like, "Thank
Why have
the
the week? Yeah.
gods."
Yeah, seriously.
Because you'd have to come in here every single week and hope you could find someone. All
That's what
right,
I'm
make sure
saying.
that the information on there looks correct.
Oh hell yeah! I'd say 418. Yep. I seen somebody get one the other
Okay.
day that it expired when they got it. Somebody screwed it up.
Yeah, I had this is someone at the market to be like, hey, so just checking. I got the month, and the guy gave it to me and expired the same day. What did you
Yeah, I think I was there
do?
for that. Yeah, that was me. I was there. That wasn't me, but the guy next to me
Alright.
was doing that. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
can you confirm your build?
Yeah, I got the bill.
All right, you're all good. Then, yeah, this is like I will give you a free one. All right, I did talk to my
Seriously?
I talked to the others, and I was like, can I give this person a free one? They're like, he can just show a bank statement, or you can just talk to the deputy mayor. I'm like, he can just show a bank statement. He never got around to do it, and he doesn't mind. But I could have gotten him a free one.
Yeah, the quality was like it clearly that's what happened. You know. But no, whatever. I'm glad he got it fixed. That was funny. I laughed about that. Oh, we can
I
go,
felt this is so
go
bad
sit
for
over here.
Bunny.
With
I was
these
like,
guys.
when he told me, I was like, that's not possible. I did
Well,
the thing.
it was Ricardo, right? Ricardo.
Yeah,
did
it was like Ricardo did it.
Yeah, he can sometimes rush things, and whatever. It's one of those quick oversights. Hell yeah. I forgot. You got a
mean,
chair. You can always sit like this.
I just don't have a chair. This is old my months ago. This is someone who said, "Can I buy your chair, please?" And I never got a new one.
They bought your chair. You could just go to the freaking
He
hardware store.
paid me like the 3 times the price, and I just haven't been to a hardware store with the cash. This is sense.
That's a way to do it, though. If somebody's like, "I'll give you $400 for that," you're like, all right, thank you.
Isn't it a bit more than 400? It's like 450.
Oh, I think they're like $100 right now, aren't they?
Is it?
I don't remember. I bought mine months ago.
I think that the guy gave me at the 1,000.
Holy shit, that's worth it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, 1,000 for a chair.
Yeah. Hey, if you want the chair,
really needed it. I just don't know why.
Why?
You gotta relax while fishing. That's what I use it for.
Not to sit on dirty floors.
How stiff are you whilst fishing?
What's that?
How stiff are you whilst fishing? If you need
How
to
stiff?
Yeah,
Oh,
need to relax.
I'm old. I'm almost 40, man. So I gotta sit down, you know.
Look it.
Hey, well, you know.
I'm kidding.
Thanks.
I'm kidding. You look.
Are you sure? You sure?
You do kind of look like you're having a midlife crisis.
Midlife? No. This is my life.
You're gonna compare him to the guy in just shorts from earlier? Really?
Well, no. Yeah, see, his midlife. He's obviously not going to survive that long. That's why he was having a midlife crisis at 23.
Oh, I see. His midlife would be to 23, so he's gonna live to 46. I got it.
Yeah, that's not good.
I mean,
that's Los Santos. Oh, that's Los Santos life expectancy.
It's very generous. It's very generous, to be fair.
Seriously.
A lot of people just drop dead.
Yep, they don't even make it to 30.
By normally natural means. Definitely natural, 100%.
If a gun is natural.
Well,
I mean, the gun's
it's an extension of a person, right? Guns don't kill people, people kill people.
Guns, this is still make people pass out, but.
Oh yeah, I think I saw you almost pass out once. I think did I pull a gun out? I don't remember. Something happened.
This is someone pulled a gun out, and I went out. Like I'm just sure.
There's worse things to pass out at when they're pulled out. That's all I'm saying.
That's true. I really just like to use. I prefer this over a gun.
I mean, I respect that. I respect it.
Kind of. It's not a good strategy. Not in this city.
It's not a good strategy, but I respect it.
Yeah, I mean that's what it's all about, right? Respect.
My friend Maldini's. Whenever I get out of line, she beats me with a hammer until I get.
Jesus.
She's it's her way of showing love.
Oh, okay. As long as it's a love thing, because I wouldn't mind that either. I understand. Yeah.
I think.
There are vending machines over there? Oh god. I'm sure they don't have anything good in them.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's stale. It's not fulfilling at all.
I was gonna say like crunchy almost. You can feel the staleness. I did it
once because I was desperate, and it didn't help.
Nope, it doesn't. It really just saves you for 10 minutes, and it's too expensive too. They're like $100.
$100 for a sandwich?
I think so.
200 is a 72.
I thought it was more than that.
Oh, it's been a while for me, so
it's a little under the 300. I'm just sure.
I remember when that was all we could eat.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God, actually. I like the variety of food now.
I've got this is spooky garlic knots. This is on me. If anybody's hungry, we sell the met. That's weird. I will warn you that they're first. This is spooky. I've also got holy water, which if you're possessed, do not drink.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say true. Yeah.
I accidentally sold holy water to a possessed man once, and I felt so terrible. He was in so much pain.
I was gonna say I probably didn't even get rid of it, right? Just hurt him.
Yeah.
That sucks. Yeah. I like your booth. It's got originality to it, you know? You do stuff other people don't.
Yeah.
I gotta take a ghost tour sometime.
Yeah, they're fun.
Hell yeah.
Only to some people to disappear.
Oh, okay, cool. I don't mind. I welcome death.
Just as long as you don't piss off the ghost, particularly the gun ghost, you'll be fine.
Oh, I think I'll be all right. I got me and Beelzebub got a good relationship.
You can always exercise on that massive hammer of yours.
That's true, but I don't think that'll work on
I've
spirits
told
or
people many
specters.
times, please do not attempt to exorcise with physical force or guns.
That won't work out too well.
It's always fun to say, though. It sounds cool.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure it'll look badass.
I have had to tell people this several times. Please do not pull a gun onto this tour if you get scared. It'll be the worst thing you can do, because I'm the person who can detect you, and I will faint.
I know,
be
right?
unconscious.
The protection goes and you piss them off.
No.
It's a double whammy right there.
It is a bad time to pass out as well. I will admit that.
Oh,
I've woken up to one of my friends who's this is a ghost yelling over the spirit box at the participants for pulling out a gun.
I'm like, wait, no, please, stop, don't get mad. Oh, that's funny. Well, they got what they deserved, I guess.
I once dealt with a reanimated man that was really angry because someone chopped off his arm.
Yeah, that would be upsetting.
Yeah, he was upset, but he didn't seem like pissed off.
I mean, I know an alive guy who's mad that he's missing a figure and an eye.
Well, I mean, I don't blame him.
Hello.
Hello. My name's Caitlin, and I just read your Twitter about the licenses, and I was wondering if that includes the fishing license.
I once killed a sentient car.
It does.
Okay, could you help me out? I don't know where the city hall is.
Okay, if you look on your map,
it was trying to kill people.
If you see the sort of green building that looks like a castle, you can also scroll along the sign until you find Dennis Bear City Hall. There it is. If you count down, I'll be able to help you get that fishing license.
Okay, yeah, I will be there in
fishing license.
Yeah, I would say 5 minutes.
Yeah, it was stuck in like.
This is you soon.
Okay.
It was stuck in some kind of mode where it was defending itself, quote unquote, but people weren't attacking it.
So it's like one of those self-driving cars.
Yeah, but it was like self-aware. It knew what it was doing. It was sentient. So I guess technically I could have been brought to trial for murder.
One of the ghosts on the tour, it's really that location is two ghosts. I called them gun ghosts and movie ghosts because I don't know their names. But one, if you touch what he perceives as his guns, he will get mad, cause the walls to shake or bleed. He's made people to disappear before, then you hear like the sounds of guns shooting as we run out of there. But the other guy who's there is a movie ghost, and he's awesome because he just reviews movies. You'll ask this again, like, what do you think of this movie? He'll be like, I thought it was okay, but this or that, and he'll introduce himself by saying like a movie joke. Like his favorite one that I've seen him use the 3 times so far is Get Out, and then not say anything for a minute, and then to say is a great movie.
That's true. He's not lying. Oh, that's awesome. I mean, if I was dead, I probably wouldn't do anything but watch movies, you know?
I just don't know how he gets into the movies. He's not in a location where he can watch them.
Well, you know, some things are best not figured out, I guess.
Yeah, he was magically bound there by a witch he pissed off.
Oh, he can't even leave. No, that sucks.
No.
What the hell, Pact? Jesus Christ.
What did you do now?
Nothing. He's just posting ridiculous shit. That's my neighbor. Oh, it's nighttime, right? Okay, I'm gonna go hunting. Well,
okay.
It was a pleasure. I'll see you guys around. I'll be here more now that I'm a paralegal. I'm Ernie, by the way. Ernie's friend.
Nice to meet you.
Have a good one, guys.
Is he around, Ernie?
Oh, yeah, I'll see you around. Either here or the farmer's market.
Like, need to try to tell me the other day to not forget that there's life outside of work, and I just responded that there's life outside of work.
There is?
I've never heard of that. Either this job or the other one, or the one I don't get paid for.
Get paid for work?
What? What an idea.
It is for lawyers.
I asked my lawyers what I owed them after my digital trial yesterday, and they said nothing.
How did you go with that?
Hmm?
How did you go with that
it
case?
was sort of like a draw. So there were really just two aspects. One, am I allowed to sell the digital and use this as his likeness? On that end, the answer is yes, but because he's a public figure, and because I used to cop out fit into the voodoo digital. But it turns out that there are likenesses laws. So if he had been a private citizen, or if I did it in his like not police clothes, then I wouldn't have been able to use it. But so that sort of just like, yes, this is a no. I'm allowed to sell that digital, but I needed to relook at how I sell my food digitals in general. On the other hand, I did have to pay him punitive damages, and by that I mean I owed him $37.
Oof, that must have been rough.
Yeah, that hurt a lot. I did think I needed to sell regular food digitals to make it back. Oof.
It's not bad, because most of them you do with consent.
Yeah, most of the people. Oh, sorry, I just didn't see you there. Yeah, most of the people order ones of themselves, but even still,
exactly.
I'm having someone help me write up a content tracks. This is saying that.
Yeah, that's a smart thing.
We're not. Yeah. Hey, sorry about
really
that.
fun.
Hey, I was just calling because of the fishing license.
Mm-hmm. Nice to see your sister.
Yeah, sure.
I have problems with my legs. I don't like it.
You need a chair.
Perfect. Thank you very much. I'm just gonna check your MDW here to make sure that you don't have any things sketchy, or just to see if I need to make you one.
Okay.
I need to make her one.
1 second, I'm gonna go to the vending machine. 1 second.
Sounds good.
Oh my god, this name. Uh, 34135.
So does this include any costs?
Yes, alright. Now that I've got that set up, the fishing license is gonna be $750. Is that okay?
Okay. Yeah, it's okay.
Okay. And before we do that, I do need to make you a question, to ask you a question just to make sure that you fully understand the laws. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Can you please list the 3 of the detected water species?
I don't think so.
If you scoot over to the corner there at the public records, look for under legislation for detected species. Read over those and to tell me when you're ready. I'll ask this again.
Where is it?
Just scoot over here, where this says public records, and flex your E muscle.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that one stumps a lot of people. Five oh six.
I can't seem to find it. Could you help me out again, please? Where exactly I need to look?
So again, under the legislation tab,
Yeah.
there is a search bar at the top. Look up protodetect as this species.
Okay. So sharks, whales, dolphins, dogs.
Well,
so
okay,
probably sharks and whales and dolphins.
Sharks, whales, dolphins, also so alligators. This is snapping turtle. This is okay. This is salmon and this is sturgeon.
Oh yeah, I see. At the bottom, yeah.
All right. Also, so supposed to inform you that gill nets and certain fishing hooks are illegal, and that those fishing hooks are the ones with 2 hooks. So,
yeah, okay.
If you cannot use those, and if you happen to catch one of the detected species, you've got to put him back. It's a catch and release.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Did you just confirm your build?
Yep.
All right. Let me add that to your profile here. Okay. If you go to the Documents app on your phone, under the Licenses tab, it will list all your licenses there. You should see your fishing license. The fishing license expires in 60 days. Could you please read out the expiration date for me?
It's the 17th of May. In 2022.
Okay, then, yep. You should be all good to go. Would you like me to take a picture for your profile here?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay, let me just finish this. Okay, let's step over to this pillar over here. And just because it's a nice blank space, and then I will just take your picture. Just all the way back to there. I need a distance away for this camera. Sure. It's not just designed to be up close. There we go. All right, then I think I got it. Let me add that to your profile.
Thank you very much.
And you should be all good to go. Did you need anything else?
No, I think that's it.
All right. Thank you very much. Have a great rest of your day today.
Thank you. You too. Bye.
Bye.
That was an amazing shot. Well done.
Oh.
You look sad now. You look sad that you took that amazing shot.
No.
It's okay. It's okay. We're here for you. Don't worry. It was good.
No. It's just like, there. And now, nobody else needs a license.
It's fine.
For the record, no one told me that it's like not on anything I was given that I should just take people's pictures, but I just discovered I can, and I've gone mad with power.
Yeah, that does. I mean, from my brief experience with you, that does seem like something that would happen.
That's pretty much the extent of me going mad with power, is being able to
taking people's pictures
and putting them onto their profiles. Yes.
You creep.
That is very powerful.
I had another one to the collection.
This is stopping identity for fraud.
Oh, you absolute monster! It's stopping identity fraud. How dare you? I was an honest man meant to make a living.
By not stealing people's identities?
Sure.
Nah.
What do you mean, nah?
No.
I mean, why wouldn't you want to pretend to be someone else, someone cooler, or, you know, more nefarious, or try to get them in trouble?
I did just realize I haven't looked up Roman's profile.
Yes, look at Roman's profile. Do it now.
I'm looking at it. Oh my god. He just technically works for that's weird. He's never just done a single ghost tour. Oh my god. Roman Checks pled guilty to weapon trafficking. He has stolen PD weapons.
Everyone's on here playing with our iPads. It's terrible.
Nothing wrong with that.
I wish I could read out some of these notes, but I'm not supposed to.
Read them.
I can't. I'm actually really not supposed to. Jesus Christ, Roman. Was applying for PD, but was arrested.
I don't know everything.
He was given a lighter charge due to the recent expungement, but did not go easy on him if he attempts to commit further crimes. He just did get an expungement, so it used to be worse.
I remember that. Yes, I do remember that. He got expunged. I think that's when he was reading stuff out to me from his old stuff.
Oh my god. One count of kidnapping, 1 count of digital writing, 1 count of property is possession of stolen property, and the third degree. 2 possession of stolen identification. There's why I did to take people's pictures for you. 1 possession of dirty money, and the first degree. 1 criminal possession of a class as 1 firearm. 2 criminal possessions of a class as 2 firearm. 4 criminal possessions of a government issued firearm. 1 weapon trafficking. 1 evading. 1 failure to do a bank traffic and digital devices. 1 driving on the wrong side of the road. 1 unauthorized operation off of a road vehicle. 1 street racing, and 1 misdemeanor of a possession of metadidamorphine, which I have seen him give this to someone before.
Metamorphic, gee. At least he was holding it rather than using it.
Oh, I've seen him introduce access to someone with it before.
Okay, nope.
It was, so, we were at Windsor Dock, and metamorphine was a big problem there. This is a serial killer that I know, and a PI that I know were both there. This is a serial killer, and detected the PI with metamorphine when the PI was starting to come down. Roman injected him with more. Which caused the PI to run off, screaming into the woods. Meanwhile, I was just chasing the two around while the serial killer was calling me mom. That was weird today. It was very odd to just stop my ghost tours. Sorry, whenever I hear people say that's weird, that's just, yeah, it comes out of my mouth.
It's like when they say the name of the movie in the movie, they say the line.
It's an issue into the city. It's funny out of the city. It's confusing for people, and unfortunately, it's followed me out of the city.
It's a good name, though. I don't blame you. How often do you say it? Like something strange happens or whatever?
Yeah, that should have been the name. It's much more catchy. Something strange happens, but whatever.
There was good god. Let me see if I can find the other options that I had. Because I had a couple choices that I was going between. There was Silverton, Oddities, and Ghost Stores, Haunted and Incorporated, Black Cat, that's weird, or Dead Serious.
dead serious.
Mm-hmm.
It just feels like you deal in like corpses and other dead people.
Mm-hmm. There's a reason we didn't go with that one. I also so like to Haunted Dead Inc. though.
So how long you been around then, Cass?
It's 10 at the next month will be 11 months.
Oh.
So it's 10 months.
I mean, it's nice being another person that's been here longer than a couple of weeks. It seems like everyone I ask nowadays, they say, "Oh yeah, I've only been here a couple of weeks."
Mm-hmm. A lot of people that come in for licenses or like, this is my first day today. I'm like, we can't give you a gun license on your first day.
Oh my god.
I'm back in a week. Some of them I see, some of them I don't.
So I think I've been here for like a year and a bit. I've been here for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me feel old whenever anyone says, "Oh yeah, I've only been here for a week."
Mm-hmm. I was looking on the markets the other day. I was just trying to. I mean, I say the other day that this was like a month ago, but looking on the markets and just trying to think of like, I've seen a lot of other businesses come and go, and just out of the businesses that are there, I think Mojito Inn and this is Sisters Reef and this is Mokon the Water are the only ones that have been there longer than that. That's weird.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because this is like I remember when this one was made. Light in the Dark, I think came after that. For VAP, I remember when that was made. I remember a lot of I remember the birth of a lot of these companies.
You're so old, Cass. You're so old.
Yes, I'm
You're
an
old
old
wise sage.
Yeah, an old 22-year-old.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Is that the definition of old soul? I feel this is so weird when I'm like back in mind today when I'm talking about markets. This is stuff, but I just really didn't mean like this is how it used to be. It didn't used to be like this. It used to be like this, you know?
I know exactly what you mean.
I mean, I remember back when everybody was like, "Oh, it seems like all the markets is also just like convenience stores, but it's different than the themes. Except for mine, because mine is large digitally. I digitums used for a very specific purpose, and I only this is all like food and water. And in case this is like hopefully water I've always this is old, but only this is all food in case there's no food stalls around.
Yeah, fair enough.
And for vampires, but also this is yeah. But that didn't come until a couple months ago even. And this is so just like people would praise that, and now everybody has to sell a little bit of everything because people moved it away from the convenience store mod digital because people were criticizing it, and now if this is say like a food place isn't open and you've only got like a footage photography place and that's weird that's weird has to be able to provide this is some food.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you're monopolizing on a market that it's basic business. You know, if there's no market for it, then you might as well cater to that market when you can.
But yeah, like I said, it used to be a bad thing that everywhere this is sold everything, but now it's a kind of a necessity for everywhere to sell everything. Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome. I hope you enjoy your stay. What happened to you?
How recently were you shot?
2 months ago, almost to the day.
Oh wow.
It
Is it
was
still in
Probably
there?
should get it. No, no, it was through and through, but the shoulder just never the same again. I haven't been able to lift heavy boxes and things like that.
Oh,
Wait,
that's rough.
Wait, you got shot in the shoulder.
Yeah,
And why are you limping?
it just extends the muscle tension and all that.
Ah, the muscle tension and all that, of course.
Yeah, I've tried yoga, I've done all the exercises the doctor told me, but still not quite there.
You should
When
do.
doing-
You should get a massage. I once. I went to do a massage at the therapist once because somebody couldn't make their appointment, and the Mrs. Zeus just basically beat the shit out of me. Which just like found every tender spot I didn't know I had. Which is just like, yeah, because of the muscle from here extends down to here. This is so you're stressing this muscle out. And then they just told me I was sleeping wrong. And now I have to change the way I sleep. I sit to sleep on my side. I can only sit to sleep on my side. I've never been able to sit to sleep on my back. But when you sit to sleep on your side, you sort of cave in a little bit to just sort of like gravity. Your shoulders come forward and ditch it down. So now I have to sleep holding a pillow so that my shoulders just stay back and square.
That makes sense. But yeah, so recovering. I should sue the guy.
I feel
He
like
stabbed me in the liver and shot me.
Yeah, that's just rude.
Yeah, I know, but you know, it's how it is.
I'm pretty
Soft tissue
sure
injuries, they can take a while.
I'm pretty sure every time I've been attacked by a serial killer, I've been able to identify the serial killer and told the police all the information, including the name of the serial killer and every piece of proof that I had. And not a single person that has ever tried to kill me has ever been tried or charged with it.
I was lucky. I had a photo of the guy.
I did it too.
I got the report, and they did charge him, and he pleaded guilty. So
yeah, my second day down, I heard from a man named Brett Maxwell. He sent me a ping. This is why I had his name. This is someone could come with me because I was like, hey, just based on the way that this guy was talking on the phone, I'm pretty sure he's gonna sacrifice me. Can you just come so we make sure I don't die? And this is so he does, and he just takes a picture of everybody that is there. Okay. The other two people who were there with him. This is say who it was, and all of that jazz. I say who it was, the person who was with. He said who it was. Showed them the picture. Never got charged with it.
Red. Wait, what's yours?
Nice.
He actually called me the other today and was like, "All right, Cass, you fucked up now." I was like, "Oh no, what did I do?" And he goes, "I'm running low on to-dos. I need you to poach the souls of the people I killed." I'm just like, no.
Yeah, what would you do that?
He's like, what do you mean, no? I'm like, no! Also, so why are you calling me from an unknown number? I know that this is you, Brett, and his ancestor was, I don't know.
Wait, what's yours? What's your last name?
I mean, never said he was a bright cookie.
No. Let me just check on him. Let's just see. Okay.
Hey guys, thank you for letting me use the stuff.
His priors are so long.
Yeah, some people do be criminals. I swear yesterday there was 2 people in here who were collecting charges. Like literally like if they were Pokemon.
This is someone the other today. Oh, if you need, this is something I got some garlic nuts. but if you wanted to leave the building to think that was also beyond sustainable.
Yeah, get some water, some fresh water, salt water into my face as well.
Is this salt water? Probably not. Unless you're planning on crying.
Not that kind. It's like Dean's World.
Oh, Dean's World. Okay, I see what you mean.
No worries. I'll be back shortly. Take care, guys.
All right, bye.
And then there was 2 again.
Welcome to City Hall. Usually it's just me, which is why when you're like, I don't have anything to do, I'm like, do you want to come?
Oh. I see now.
It's a lot of me sitting here alone waiting for people, and then right when I'm about to just leave, 10 people need licenses.
Of course. Well, I'm happy to be here. I was gonna go to Maldini's to
no,
see
you
us
should you can go to the Maldini's. It's all good.
No. I think they're closed now. Anyway.
Oh, they might be. I think once it becomes daytime, I gotta go to bed. I've been awake 11 and a half of hours.
I mean, it's pretty natural.
Like,
oh no, you absolute mad woman. I can't believe it. You've been awake for 11 and a half hours?
I've been up into the city for 11 and a half hours.
Oh, how could you? The humanity.
I know. No.
Listen, I am grateful whenever I can. I have train troubles all the time. I am grateful whenever I can see.
I no. Yeah, I usually average to 10. This is sometimes less. This is sometimes more. This is twice I went into the 20s.
I mean, I've usually had numbers a little bit higher than that.
The higher than 20 hours?
Oh, I've gone up to about. I mean, getting into the city. Like, I think the most I've ever waited was 11.
Oh, waited to get into the city?
Yes, 11 hours. Yes.
Oh, okay. The longest I ever waited to get into the city was before I knew how the train worked. And technically, I think I woke up for like 1 minute once to try into this period, but when I was referred to trying to get into the city, I sat at the train station for 56 hours straight.
Oh my fucking god!
I was really determined. I did not understand the train.
I don't even know how you do that because that goes through multiple tsunamis.
It does. It does.
You mad woman! You insane woman!
I am very, very fortunate to do not have as much to train to drop up a pull anymore. I got very lucky. A very short man kicked me in the shins while I was in a wheelchair.
Oh.
And then, weirdly enough, I just didn't have to trouble with the train anymore. I just don't know how one led to the other. I'm just all confused about that.
I've had a lot of weird things like that. There's a lot of weird things. I know Miss Ursula, she's very lucky to, I think she should talk to someone? I don't know. No, she doesn't have train troubles anymore? Me, I'm thinking blood sacrifice. I'm honestly at that point. It's getting down to the wire.
I have not seen my boyfriend in 2 weeks because he does have to train to troubles.
Yes, it's exactly the same. Honestly, I'm surprised I even got in today.
I'm glad you did.
Yeah, because I know that it's so. Yesterday, I was able to get off the train 5 minutes before tsunami. That was after waiting 11 hours, and I had to quickly go through my texts in the 5 minutes that I had, and reply.
I remember.
So I'm glad I got in today to actually get some shit work done.
Oh. Good Kratos.
Like Kratos?
Every time that happens, Kratos did Watts out. I did that, or somebody did Watts out. Kratos did that. Well, actually, not as much as it anymore, but they use this to every single day.
Every single day.
Yeah, this is all just don't understand why I have a good train ticket, but I'm not going to question it. I'm very,
don't
very
question
fortunate.
the good thing. Yes.
I'm very fortunate.
If you're not careful, I will literally mug you for it. I don't care.
I'm so sorry.
I don't care how good of a friendship we will have. Like I said, it's been almost 2 years. Still have train trouble.
I'm sorry.
It's the worst. It's the worst when you're trying to do a case.
Yes. Yeah.
It's very time sensitive.
Weirdly enough, there was a case I was doing with Roman being the subject of the case, and the train that was resolved without me. There was a time when Roman was believed to be dead.
Yes, he has really bad problems with the train.
No, that wasn't why.
Oh, why was he presumed to be dead?
And I think someone said he died, and then there was something to do with sharks, and during this time period he would respond to the text, but only to the text of some people, and he would only respond in binary. I think only if the people texted him in binary as well. And for some reason, I was one of the people he responded to, and the messages he sent me were very, very creepy.
I mean, he is kind of a creep.
Not like.
No, he is.
No, what I mean is, like, I don't think. How do I explain how these were creepy? Let me see if I can.
I'm watching you sleep.
No, not like that.
I don't know. It's usually the creepy messages I get.
You get those? That's concerning.
I have some stalkers, okay. These dashing good looks, of course, I get stalkers.
You know what? Fair enough. I get serial killers.
Yeah, it's either stalkers or serial killers. Sometimes both.
Let me see. Primary translator.
That reminds me. Yesterday, I was talking to Ursula, and
there
how
it is.
they're divorcing. Her and Roman. I don't know how I think she just brought up the subject herself, and then she just ranted on about it for about 2 hours. But she then started going on about her stalker. So she has a stalker now. Apparently, she threw him off a tower, which doesn't surprise me. It's Ursula.
But I mean, considering who she's leaving Roman for, yeah, that's not surprising.
Who's she leaving Roman for?
Kenneth the Jesperson.
Who's that?
He is a serial killer.
Oh.
He will say we're to retire as a serial killer. The scar on my back will say active serial killer.
Yeah, we've all been a serial killer at some point.
No.
I mean, some of us have. Also, I personally haven't been yet.
I did find the main attacks that led to a bunch of creepy stuff, which is I have no voice, but I must scream. Can you help me? Can you help me? Which led me to do a story called I Have No Mouth, but I Must Scream, which is the most disturbing story I have ever heard in my life.
I mean, I always knew Roman was into plagiarism, but still.
Well, he did it in binary.
Okay, yes.
Eventually he started responding to binary in English. When that happened, I was mind, body, soul, make it a man, and if a man was lost, all but one is he still a man.
Oh, police are outside.
Yeah, the criminals like to use the roads out front for chases. It's apparently like a good way to get to a lot of different places in the city.
It is. I just know that from like riding around. I've driven around these roads for years. No, I'm being serious. I've driven around these roads for years now. Like I know how to get places, but it confuses me when people say like GPS stuff. Because I just know the names of streets and I know how to get to them.
I need the map. I'm so bad with the directions. I've lived here almost a year. I need the map still for most of the things.
I mean, as long as you know like certain key points, it's.
I just need to remind myself that I do in fact know how to get to my house.
Yes, you just need the confidence. You need the confidence to be oh yes, I do know how to do this.
You have no holy fuck.
I will say I was a former criminal. I will admit that much.
Did you just check your record and you've got nothing then?
Yes, I was never caught. That's why. But I will admit that I was only because this was a very long time ago. This was before the really big tsunami. That happened like a year ago. I think it's a year ago now. Because I was around before that big tsunami. I've been around for a while. But the last big thing I did was so the whole city was in chaos, and me, Johnny Silverhand, and a bunch of the cyber boys, as well as my friend who's a robot called David, we tried to get into the military base because the military base was had a power malfunction and a lot of the gear was unlocked. But they had a anti-aircraft turret out front. They had several men with guns on the bridge. It was so many explosions. It was, I mean, we were just seeing what was going on in our defense. It was insane. It was like one of those big things. But that's the last time I ever committed a crime. It also ended me in the hospital for like months.
Oh, good God.
I got hit. I was stood next to a car that exploded from a HE round from one of the tanks. HE, if you didn't know, stands for high explosive.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
Yeah, and I was sitting right next to it.
I did think that the closest I've ever come to committing a crime is I have today walked on a occasion.
You absolute horrible person.
I know. Oh my God. That's what the Satanists who are sacrificing me said as well.
Yes, you actually I despise you. And then in the nicest way possible. As a friend, I despise you.
The only reason I find today walking acceptable is I know that the history behind the law.
You like the thrill, don't you?
No, I know that the history behind. I know that the history behind the law, and it shouldn't be a law to begin with. It's a terrible law. Do you know the history behind the law?
No, I'm guessing you're going to tell me. So tell me.
All right. Yes, I like to tell people this because this is so awful. I
can tell.
So when cars were becoming popular in America, because who knows other countries did not have a jaywalking laws as much. But when cars were becoming popular in America, there wasn't regulations on how to drive cars or where to drive cars, and people were still used to walking into the streets because that's what they've done since the Dark Ages, right? And so, cars kept, this is a surprise, killing people. They kept killing people or injuring people, and people started being like, hey, maybe these cars aren't so great. People will keep dying. And car companies went, oh, shit. We can't have that. We need to do this to sell cars. Hold it on one moment. Hello?
Hello. So I got a buddy here who had aliens abduct him and take $1,000 of his dollars and put him in Bolingbrook. We got him out of Bolingbrook. They let him out real nicely. But is that a thing I talked to the MRPD about, or is that a thing I talked to you guys about?
Is this to say that one more time?
My buddy got kidnapped by aliens and dropped off in penitentiary, and they took about $3,000 of his dollars. You know, is that and I think they made that donation to an officer at MRPD. Is that a thing I talked to them about?
You did talk to MRPD about that. I
Got it.
don't think as much as I would love to meet those aliens, I don't think I can help you.
No worries, no worries. Thank you. I just need to know if I need to stop off at City Hall, or if I need to stop off at MRPD.
Yep, I don't think I. Yeah.
No worries, no worries. You have a good day now.
You too. Bye. I'm just now realizing he was calling me because I'm a county clerk and not a paranormal investigator, even though it was related to the aliens. Anyway.
About aliens? Who's ringing up about aliens?
So his friend got abducted by aliens and places it in Bolingbrook, and they took the $3,000 of his dollars and gave it to a cop at MRPD.
So I feel like you just get arrested. I feel like that's
what I felt like as well. Anyway, this is so cars were like, how do we stop people from boycotting cars, and how do we sell more cards? Today at the time was a awful slur. Nobody wanted it to be called a today. So they had attached it to people who died by car accidents because they were walking in roads. They called them today walkers, and people were like, oh, I didn't want to be associated with a today walker. That's awful. Why? No. And so people started, it's a law about victim blaming. They victim blamed their way into being a law.
And do you like to jaywalk?
I only do jaywalk if I really needed to, or if I'm being really impatient. Usually I'll wait for the crosswalk. That is the only law I will really let myself even to try to break.
I mean, it's not the last law to break.
Sir, do you need any help? Sister on the hat?
Me? I'm just waiting for Reggie, mate.
Oh, okay. You waiting for a license plate?
Yeah.
Alright, just checking, because if it was license, I could help you, but that, yeah, no, you need him.
Yeah, no, it's just a license plate. I'll sit in this chair, don't worry, I'll be out of your way.
No, you're not in the way at all. I just wanted to check and see if there was any way I could help you.
Well, no, I need to be in my head anyway, so I'll just chill over here.
Alright. I'll wave my arms in front of your face or something.
Yeah, no problem, cheers.
This is so, yeah, that's the history behind today walking. It's a dumb law that should not exist.
Fair enough. What about you? What's your history?
What's my history?
Yes.
When I was a kid, my dad owned an oddities shop. My mom was a surgeon. I spent most of my time at my dad's shop. He did tell me stories until one day a man came in and shot him in the head. Turns out his oddities shop was a front business. This is to do launder the money he made through conning people with this crew. My dad had conned this man out of all of his life savings, and this is so his daughters could not go to college, and he just did not see a future. The man did not know I was there, and so he did not know that I watched my father get shot in the head until after he was arrested. After my dad died.
Hello.
Hey, the guy you're looking for is over there, by the way. He's in his head.
You wanted your license plate changed?
He might be thinking real hard.
Stop thinking. Stop that right now. thinking?
I said I'd wave my arms then. This is his face, so maybe wave your arms.
He just looks like he's jacking it.
That is a judge, sir.
You just look like you're jacking off. I just wanted to let you know that.
Why do you have to be such a degenerate and that goes to your mind?
I mean,
That's on you, it ain't on me.
I mean, that's fine. You can continue. I like watching.
Excuse me?
You fucking heard me. Don't fucking act like you didn't hear me.
He is a judge. Please stop. Oh, no.
Oh no, this is a bad position.
This is a
I'm
really
on my knees
bad
right
place
now.
to be in.
What's your name?
What's my name?
Yeah.
My name is Mr. Renlin.
Alright, Ren, why are you wearing a mask inside City Hall?
He needs it to breathe.
I need it to breathe.
Right, so if you lost that mask, you wouldn't be able to breathe, right?
It would be extremely painful, yes.
Perfect. Cassandra, do you like this person?
I just hired him. He's a fellow paranormal investigator. That is the most vulgar I've heard him speak into the today that I've known him, but so far we've had pleasant conversations.
So do you think it's a smart idea to say to a judge of the city, you fucking heard me?
In my defense, I didn't know he was a judge.
What you're saying is you didn't assess the situations properly.
Yes.
I'm really sorry about his language. This is sorry, I really am.
All right, Cassandra, you can't help stupid. His fault.
Hey Reggie.
Now get out of your head.
EMS.
Yeah.
EMS Bailey sends her regards. She said hello.
Oh, okay. This guy needs to get out of his head. I'm just going to change his number plate to fucking in my head.
Oh, no.
Sounds fair.
Actually, not a bad license plate.
To be honest, no.
Yeah, that'd be really funny.
Would be good too.
Give him a time limit on that.
Look at that here, Reggie. Don't worry.
Oh, you're actually here now? I've already figured out your new number plate.
What?
It's going to be in my head.
No, I did say to that nice woman over there, I'll only be a minute in my head, yeah?
Well, you're a lot longer than a fucking minute, I'll tell you that much.
Oh, come on, man.
Your new number plate is in my head.
No. It's 0114.
0114?
What?
What?
Yeah, 0114. Come on, it matches my theme, you know? So my first number plate for my car is A up. So it's like a Yorkshire thing, you know?
Right. Is your car here?
0114 is like the area code I grew up in for like phone numbers.
Right, okay. Is your car here though?
And it's the bike out front.
Does it have a visible number plate?
Yes.
Okay, let's go out and have a look at it.
One sec. Which part of Yorkshire?
They're running. Sheffield.
Ew.
I don't know. I like the Prodigy's played. I did it better.
Yeah,
it was much better than a postcode.
I mean, it's in his defense, it's a pretty common British thing.
Me just getting fucking frozen
But
when
Sheffield is disgusting.
I was like, oh no, my new friend's about to die.
Characters from Sheffield, like towards the latter seasons.
I don't know. I come from East Yorkshire. That's the only reason I asked. But he comes from Sheffield. That's not East Yorkshire.
But a postcode. Like nobody's gonna
it's
get
boring.
that
It's uninspired. It's uninspired. I'll give him that much.
If I ever got my plate to change, I'd probably just make it BOOOO or something like that.
Okay, that is funny. That you know, that makes sense, especially
Mhm.
with your
It
business.
thematically
That's
fits, you
cool.
know?
Yeah.
How long does nighttime last? I feel like it's been night for forever. Yeah.
It usually lasts about an hour. 12 hours into the city feels like an hour in your head, I think. About, maybe a little bit more or less.
Oh, God, 1 second.
Oh my fucking god. I was like, did you just ruin my relationship with one of the judges? Oh my fucking god. And then I thought Reggie was going to kill him. Oh my god. At least Reggie was very understanding and was like, "You're all good, Cassandra. You can't help it." And just asking if I liked this man before he killed him, essentially. Oh my fucking god. Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I hope you enjoy your stay. If you ever get the chance to meet her, there's one other paranormal investigator that I know of. She also works for That's Weird. She also owns +1. Her name is Reina Verga.
Nina Verga?
Reina.
Hey, you right, ma'am?
Yeah, how can we help you?
We gotta get this guy, it's his first day, his licenses.
Okay, so if it's your first day today, I cannot get you a weapons license, and you can't really use the hunting license without the weapons license. You need to be here a week before I get you your weapons license. Yep.
Really? I did not know that.
Yeah, it's a policy we have so people just don't come in here but being like, I would like a gun. This is so I can shoot people. It's my first day today.
Well, I have been here like a couple times, so I'm not sure how the time would correlate.
Yeah, I guess technically it was it's his first full day is the way way we put it, you know.
When was your first day into the city?
Yeah, I guess it's probably been less than a week, honestly.
All right. Once it's been a week, you'll be able to get your weapons licenses. I can get your hunting and fishing licenses, but again, can't use the hunting without the weapons. If you wait to get all the 3 at once, you just do get a discount on them.
What should I do?
I should how much money you got?
I got $3,500 in cash right now.
All right. So here's what we're gonna do, and we're gonna talk about bending the laws a little bit, ma'am. I'm sorry. We're gonna hold out on we're gonna hold out on getting you those licenses so we can get you the discount. If any rangers show up, you're just gonna pay them the $500 for a temp license if you go fishing. You know.
I feel that. I feel that.
As long as you don't have anything illegal on you, then they'll offer the front temp license, and it should be fine.
If you do get caught hunting or boating or whatever before you could get your hunting or fishing licenses, I cannot give you a hunting or fishing license.
Yeah, that's why you gotta be careful. And again, no illegal stuff.
Wait a few days.
Yeah, we'll just wait. We'll just wait.
Yeah,
I'm a nice guy.
Some impound.
Yeah, Digito's a good way to go. You can look at the markets for Digijobs. I'm a big advocate for that. I'm also so very biased about that, but
yeah, you mentioned you want to get into business stuff. The markets are a good place to be chatting and looking into that. That's where a lot of businesses start, you know.
Yeah, that's. I think where all the businesses start, or at least 99% at them. I own a market of a business. Market of businesses are always looking for people to work at the booths. working at the booth of another business is a great way to figure out how the system works, to figure out what you do and do not want to do if you're planning on opening your own business.
Nice. That sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, and the market people are great. I just consider all the market people like little families. So if right now it would be Dean's World. Dean's World lasts. This is from hour to 20 to 6 a.m. and then it becomes the Polito Farmers Market, which lasts. This is from 8 p.m. to 1800.
Nice. Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Happy
sorry
to
for
help.
bothering you. Wasn't
No.
aware of those policies. I would have
No, it's all
waited
good.
otherwise.
No, it's all good. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day today. Sorry I couldn't be more help.
You too. You have a good day now.
Later.
Honestly, goodness, is on me.
The pepper bag guy or the other
Yeah,
one?
I thought the paper bag guy. Look, he just seemed like he had the vibe of I'm gonna pull out a gun.
Right. If I roll a 1, it was the suit guy. If I roll a 2, it's the pepper bag guy. Pepper bag guy. You're right.
That's what. Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Oh no, I don't have it. Oh no, I do. Oh no.
Reverse.
Yeah, no, this is the only one of those I've got.
Nah. You can't use the same card twice.
Damn it. This is the only other deteriorating card I've got. It's not relevant.
It's a nice card. But yeah, not relevant.
Yeah, I use it as my badge. That's why it was given to me. It's my badge.
Very nice badge.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have one of those. Who do you get them from?
This was a gift. This is so my boyfriend a while ago. First, he asked the cops. The cops said they could not make me a badge. He did this all without my knowledge, and so he did talk to, I guess, the trading card guy and made me a card.
Nice.
Then we just put it in a plastic casing. Make it look slightly more badge-like.
It just reminded me so much of American Psycho.
Hmm?
Just like comparing cards, just like, that's a nice card. Let's see Paul Allen's card.
Oh, the whole off-white and all that kind of stuff.
Oh my god!
I just realized I don't think
has a watermark. Ugh.
And you can see him sweating from.
I don't think I haven't seen his.
I love that
that's
movie.
it. Okay.
I once got compared to Patrick Bateman. I don't know if that was an insult or not.
I was wondering if you had any interesting notes.
Patrick Bateman, American Psycho.
Oh yeah, no, that's the performance was stellar. Like you can literally feel how he's losing his marbles as the movie goes on.
He already lost his marbles. He's just psychotic. He's already lost his marbles. It's just everyone's around him refuses to see that.
Yeah, but then it goes terribly. Like, at the beginning, it's kind of like Dexter. You know how it starts with one here, one there, right? Controlled, measured, systematic. But by the end of it, it's just left, right, and center. It doesn't really matter.
It depends which theory you want to go with. Let's right. We're doing a movie review now. This is movie review hall.
And we need to go to talk to the movie ghost.
It honestly depends on which theory you believe in for American Psycho. So there is a standing theory that it is all in his head. It is all.
I've never seen this movie.
Just his imagination going off, and that's why nobody realizes
Oh,
his
the
crimes.
killing.
Yes.
Gee, okay.
But there was also the theory that he did commit all the crimes. There's also another theory where he did kill some people. He killed like Paul Allen, a few prostitutes. But the most common theory is that the entire last bit of the film, that's all in his head.
Yeah, in Padded Walls, just absolutely lost his marbles.
That's why I love the ending monologue so much. Of there is no catharsis. There is nothing to be gleaned from this confession. This confession has meant nothing. It's an amazing scene.
I don't think it's in his head. I just think he just went on a rampage.
I mean, it's exactly that's the beauty of the film. You can make whatever you want of the film. You can believe whatever you want because it leaves
But
open
it's not
for
like
interpretation.
Inception, you know, that it really leaves it open for either way, right?
It does leave it open for interpretation. I believe any film within reason can be left open for interpretation as long as it leaves room for the watcher to glean some unique meaning from it.
Fair enough. I don't dispute that.
Like I said, it's entirely up to it's in the eye of the beholder. It doesn't matter. I can think something completely different to you. That's the whole point of.
I completely missed that. Oh my god.
What's the word?
I
I've
just
completely
didn't see
forgotten
it.
it. I just used it a
Oh,
second ago.
Royal.
Interpretation. That's the whole point of interpretation. You can think of something completely different.
Trying to think which one was the last movie I watched that made me think. It's probably been a while. Arrival, maybe.
My
Because
brain
everything
just
else has been
doesn't just
just-
shut up. I just over the think everything.
Yeah, that's why watching just a superhero movie just
Oh,
like,
I love this is superhero movies.
yeah, you turn your brain off and they just go pew pew choo
No,
choo.
my brain just doesn't just turn off. I like to like it just does, but it just does. This isn't, you know, but because it gets as close to off as possible. So I just still over the think things. So sometimes my brain will go, huh? And other times it'll just like absorb as much information as possible to make the theories later.
Yeah, nah, I just watch it for what it's at the front of my eyes. I don't really try to analyze it beyond that. That requires work.
Can't imagine work. Oh my gods.
I have a very
Yeah,
overactive
plenty of that.
imagination.
And I'm more of a logical type person. It's like A leads to B leads to C. That's why, you know, I do law.
I hate all the normal stuff. That's why I'm a abnormal investigator.
Mm-hmm. It definitely makes sense. I most necessarily after my dad died, I kept looking again at the things and learning as much as I can to be close to him.
Mm-hmm.
I would just try to talk to him before he does not want to talk to me.
Do you have any food?
I do. Here.
Thank you. I'm dying.
I will warn you that they're very spooky.
I've told you before what I've dealt with. It's fine.
Mm-hmm. You've been warned that there's some spooky garlic knots there for you.
Oh God. Put them one by one.
yeah, I've warned people before, and then they look at the digitary and they're like, "Oh gods, thank goodness you warned me. Those are super spooky. Oh, good gods."
Give them a nice fright. That way they're not hungry anymore.
Look, we have to stay on brand. All right, garlic knots are good for anti vampire. That's weird. Has to stay on brand, so that they have to be spooky garlic knots.
They have to be. It just has to be.
I can't leave brand behind. Not for that's weird products. And there are actually little ghosts amongst them. It just that they're really hard to just see with the size of the knots to turn out.
You telling me I've been eating ghosts this entire time?
Well, they're not real ghosts. They're little editable ghosts.
The ectoplasm is good.
No. Did you not hear?
Their spirits are screaming as they fall into my stomach acid.
They're not real ghosts. I would never feed someone real ghosts. That sounds extremely harmful to both of the parties.
That sounds like a secret recipe.
Unless you eat people's souls. Not that I would know anything about eating souls, but still.
Just like the darkness. We could ask the darkness about eating souls.
Ask him.
I'm pretty sure he wants to kill me. So.
I mean, I can ask him. It's one man to another.
Yeah, you're free to do. Actually, don't know that it's just the darkness. I always figured it with like masculine pronouns, but I actually don't know now that I think about it. I'm just glad we were able to get Fred editing now that they're that today. I think I'm still a bit into shock about how you spoke to a judge in the city hall.
I didn't know he was a judge.
Yeah, you can never assume who's who.
I mean,
It's a dangerous business.
Yeah, it just kind of left me in a state of shock there for a second. I was like, oh god, no.
And then you kept doubling down.
Hell yeah, I'm not gonna fucking back down. I always had a problem with authority. Alright?
The city hall's not a great place for that.
What's he gonna do, arrest me?
Oh god.
It's a judge. They can do far worse than that.
Yeah.
Like what?
Make a report, next minute you're in jail forever for treason.
For treason?
Yes, you rebel against the authority of the state and try to subvert it for your own political interest.
They can also make a note on your profile and then that you did just lose that, like, suddenly no government employee is able to do that. Yeah. Like, the guy who attacked me, the guy who attacked me with the knife the other day today, I made a note in his profile, and I don't think there's anybody who will grant him a license now.
I mean, I didn't mean it in a rude way. That's just how I speak. You know, I said,
yeah,
you know what I said. I mean, I assume he knew what I said, considering he was only a meter away from me.
I did think it was the doubling down that was the issue.
Well, I'm not going to back down after it escalates. If he escalates, I'm escalating.
He's Australian.
Yes, and I'm British. We have a very long history.
Yes, penal colonies and all that.
I was gonna say, I was about to bring up the penal colonies.
Yeah, but you guys had a 13 colony lead, and where are you now?
We're in a very good place. I was one of the top powers in the world.
Not even in Europe.
I mean, we're an island. So that's all I'm saying. We're an island.
America's also not in Europe. I don't know what he's saying.
An empire where the sun never
I don't even care. I left England. I'm here now.
True, but you know.
I couldn't give a fuck about the British people. They're all troglodytes to me.
Compared to the hooligans in this town, running around
Yes,
with.
I mean, some of the
weapons and
troglodytes
shooting
are
each
here.
other. They followed you?
80% of the
telling
British
me?
population is Sweet Home Alabama, such as.
So now you're insulting Americans and British alike with
I
one
know, I'm
line.
very good at insulting people. They call it a gift.
I did just
Or a curse.
whenever any of the thing even might happen, I apologize. I apologize after I wake up from passes this thing out. I apologize so much people get mad at me for apologizing.
I mean, some people like that. It's okay. That's how you are. That's fine.
Earlier today, I woke up from passing out, and my Canadian friend was there, and I apologized. He's like, "You just don't have to apologize. I have to apologize. I'm Canadian."
Yeah, Canadians are very good at apologizing.
I bet Cass could be sorry off. I've beat people in sorry offs before.
The French Canadians are very good at swearing. That's what I know.
I don't know any of them, so can't comment.
I don't either.
Yes, I knew a Quebecian. And every time they got angry, it was just constant French slurs.
Well, the French do swear very efficiently, but it sounds like they're talking to you about, you know, nice things in this at the same time. Like they can make an insult sound like a compliment.
I can do that too, you beautiful twat. These garlic nuts are really fucking good. I'm sorry.
I'm glad you like them.
I just keep chewing them. And it's just amazing. You should definitely put some ectoplasm in here, though.
I had to stop someone from eating ectoplasm the other day. Mostly because I'm pretty sure it was a Greg's ectoplasm, and I didn't want him possessed. This is like my friend.
I mean,
but then later on, another one of my friends ate the cereal that apparently belonged to the ghosts, and now her soul is bound to those ghosts. And so I needed to work on unbinding her soul because she ate the cereal there. She also keeps advocating because our other friend owns a cereal company. She keeps trying to tell people to steal the cereal. Now she has to change it to steal cereal. Just don't steal it from ghosts. Town is very haunted. Okay. Why is no one saying anything? Oh my god.
I once saw a man get turned into a shell before.
Yeah?
Yeah, the entire, like, soul and everything, all his insides were just sucked out of him. Just became an empty shell.
That does not sound pleasant on any of the fronts.
No, literally, it was just a husk on the floor. After that, it was disturbing. I can't say he didn't deserve it, but it was disturbing, all the rest. I once knew of a monster called the Liquefier. It was similar.
Way.
I've seen a lot of fucked up shit. I think that's why I've got a lot of baggage.
Pixie Plum is a therapist.
See, people keep saying I should go into therapy, and they keep saying I should go into therapy with Ursula. And I don't want to.
You defined it as baggage, so that has negative connotations. So that's why people say.
Well,
that.
I mean, it's just because I was talking about the liquefier. It's a joke. So the liquefier, what he did was, he had a venom that he would inject people with, and then their entire body would liquefy inside of their skin, and then he put them in trash bags and like flush them down the city sewers.
Okay, that sounds straight out of Breaking Bad.
No, but he was a monster. He was an actual like monster.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he resembled a mosquito.
No resemblance of anything left of you, G.
It's honestly quite, interesting.
Sounds painful too.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't know. I've not been liquefied. It's probably painful, but
I'm going to choose not to discover what that feels like.
Well, I mean, you won't be alive afterwards, I don't think, unless you can, resurrect.
No, but you still have the memory into the afterlife. I assume.
Well, I'm saying that you wouldn't die if you could resurrect. I mean, it'd still be incredibly painful, I'm sure. That's why I never deal with giant fly people. Giant fly people, oh my god. You ever seen The Fly?
Don't like it.
Oh boy.
Don't.
Anybody work here?
Yeah, hi.
See, my friend over here wants a fishing license.
All right, hello, sir. Can I please see your identity?
Yeah. There you are.
Perfect. I'm just gonna take a quick look at your profile here to see if you have a record or if I need to make one for you, okay?
See, you hear that, Mr. Neo? We're going to get you hooked up.
Yeah.
But make sure you know what not to fish and all that good stuff.
Until I have the license.
See, they're going to quiz you right now.
Yeah, that is the next step. It's gonna cost us $750 for the license. But before I can give it to you, I'm gonna quiz you on something.
Okay, yeah.
Let me just setting up your profile here. Just give me a moment to do that. Okay.
Hey, Mr. Neo,
Okay,
this is
then.
What you need to know?
Yeah. All right. Can you please list the 3 of the detected water species?
An alligator.
Not so much.
Hey, Mr. Near might need a study session. I don't think.
Yeah, all right. So,
First
so
time.
there in the corner, you should find the public records. Look on legislation for protected species. There will be statistics for protected water species and total. Look over those. Once you put that digit down, I'm gonna ask you to name the 3 of them.
Oh, good luck in the test. What if he fails?
We could.
No. If he fails, then I'll probably ask him to come back another time, as he's already looked it over, so I'd be very concerned.
All right, Mr. Near, look, I will give you a little tip. Don't fish the panthers. Don't fish the tigers. Don't fish those.
Yeah.
Don't fish the sharks, the dolphins.
I did confirm with the man the other day that we should not be fishing up mermaids. If you catch a mermaid, you got to throw it back.
Oh, that's right. No
Okay,
mermaids.
I'll
either,
make
no
sure to do
mermaids.
that. I'll make sure.
Where would
So
one
do I
find a
just read them
mermaid?
out?
In the ocean.
I guess you're right. In the ocean.
In the
Sharks,
middle?
whales, dolphins.
I don't know, in
Shark, whale,
at the
dolphin,
bottom.
the tiger. Don't fish the
Oh.
panthers. That's
The
the most
dogs.
important one. Yeah, no fishing dogs.
No, don't fish people as well.
Cats.
Yeah, no people either. Good,
Okay,
good
no
one.
people, no people.
That could be a good thing. I mean, you could find
All right.
someone who's been lost.
Now that you're not looking at the tablet, can you name the 3 of the 6 protected water species?
6. I thought it was 3.
Nope, it's the 3 at the top of that list. It's the 3 at the bottom.
Sharks.
You've got this.
Dogs.
No.
Yes.
No, that's one of the protected
Yes.
land species.
Oh, I was
No,
confused.
but
Let me
you,
start
you
again.
also don't want to fish the dogs either, just in case they're in the water.
Also, you don't want to fish the dogs, but it's not one of the protected fishing species.
Sharks. Whales. Dolphins.
Okay. Just for future reference.
Mermaids.
Yes. All right. Got that. This is Hawkeye, this is salmon, this is sturgeon, and alligator, this is happening to turtle are the other 3, just so you know. You come across
Don't
any of
forget about
those,
the panther.
you,
It said alligator at the start.
the alligator, this is happening to turtle is a turtle.
I suppose.
Or just has alligator in the name.
I was getting there.
All right. Okay. I'm also supposed to inform you that gill nets and certain fishing hooks are illegal. Those are the fishing hooks that have 2 hooks. Did you understand?
What?
Is your can you please tell me your PayPal ID?
617.
All right. Can you confirm your spelled for 6750?
Yeah.
All right. Let me add this to your profile.
Woohoo!
Okay, so this will expire in 60 days. Can you please go to the Documents app on your phone? And did you go under the licenses and tab?
Yeah.
Once you get there, can you please read out the expiration date for your fishing license?
2022 0517.
All right. This is so May 17th to 2022 is when this expires.
Okay, yeah.
All right. And do you want me to take a picture for your MDW profile?
Yeah, please.
All right. Give me one moment to finish this, and then I can do that.
Okay, yeah.
You're doing amazing.
Sound.
You're doing great, Mr. Neil. Don't forget, don't fishing panthers or tigers out of the water.
You're very adamant about the panthers and the tigers.
See, I've just seen them all over the place over there,
All right. Then. Let's go over to a blank wall near the back here.
Don't get me wrong, brother, but I've heard
Oh, I'm so sorry. All right. If you could just stand against that wall or in front of the couch.
I'm talking about the one that eat your face.
They eat your face?
Yes.
You're telling me there's...
Yep. Just give me one moment.
I think I'm confused.
Okay.
It's okay, you look confused.
Yeah, the no fish tigers was I was told, no fish panthers, all that surging, all that good stuff. Oh, I'm a certified fisher. I'm a certified fisher.
All right, then, necessary. You should be all good to go.
Perfect sound.
See, of course.
I hope you have a
Appreciate
great
it.
rest of your day today, necessary. Please fish responsibly.
Yeah,
All right,
you too.
all right. You ready to head out, friends? You need anything
Yeah.
from here, Mr. Bashibush Tabaling?
Nah, I'm good, and I.
You talking to me?
See.
Oh, no, I'm fine.
All right, well, let's get going.
Okie dokie, thank you for your help, everybody. Have a wonderful day.
You do. Hello, there.
Hello, I have a bunch of things I need approved for the farmer's market.
I cannot help you with that. I really wish I could. If I had the ability to approve market items, I would be unstoppable.
Do I need a judge for that?
You need a judge or someone from the mayor's department, so a mayor or a deputy mayor.
Okay, thank you.
I'm so sorry. I really wish I could help with that. You have no idea. Then I just really would go mad with power.
Is Ursula still in the mayor department?
Hmm?
Is Ursula still in the mayor department?
Ash Ketchup?
No, Ursula.
Oh, Ursula. No, Ursula is not. Sorry, I couldn't quite hear what your sister saying. No,
okay.
Ursula is not in the mayor's department.
She used to be, right? Or am
She
I just thinking
was
wrong?
a deputy mayor, yes.
Okay, okay. So I was thinking the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
All right, I think
Are you done?
I'm very tired.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's my bed time.
Take care. See you soon.
Have a good
Goodbye, man.
night. See you later.
Bye bye.
I'm going to walk home.
Would you like me to give you a ride back to the apartments?
Where is which market's open right now?
Polito.
Ah, no, I'm not gonna make you drive all the way to Polito. I don't know what to do. Oh, Castle. I don't know. I'll probably.
Oh, this is someone did hit the car. Great. Mm-hmm. It was hit. I put it into the least likely places to be hit. Oh, well. Oh, I don't know you that well. I don't know you that well. Please, I can't. I am trapped now. Oh gods.
See, look, there you go. You're fine.
Oh gods. Okay.
I don't know you that well.
And there goes my door.
Broken my door.
It's my car.
Yeah, and it's my door.
You can feel free to sit in the back. It has the doors.
No.
All right, where would you like me to drop you off?
I don't know. Wait, how long until Dean will come back to Dean's
A while. Pleto just started.
Okay.
Yeah, someone definitely hit my car. Oh boy.
I'll just text the guy over there because
okay.
I'm not gonna make you drive all the way to Polito.
Okay.
But it's been good. You have a good sleep.
Yeah, it was nice to meet you. Hope to see you again soon. And next time I'll actually to tell you how to work the markets.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Have a good night. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, GPS. You got into my seat, sir. What do you mean? Let's turn on the music. Big bikes, big cars, give them whiplash. Big bikes, big cars, give them whiplash. Tell them bring the G&E and we take cash. Bikes, big cars, give them whiplash. Big bikes, big cars, give him whiplash. Tell him bring the G&E and we take cash.
Put your orders in fast. We got bikes, we got cars, big bands, motherfucker. 34 with the R, GTR from the 6 STR. Even when I cruise past, man, the sounds like put your orders in fast. We got bikes, we got cars, big bands, motherfucker. 34 with the R, GTR from the 6 STR. Even
My car needs gas, and I need to stop by the bank, but I'm gonna have to do that next time. I've been streaming 12 and a half hours. Wow, what you mean, pow? I always get it wrong. Pow, there it is. Now. Big bikes, big cars, give him whiplash. Big bikes, big cars, give him whiplash. Tell him bring the G&E and we take cash. We do big bikes, big cars, give him whiplash. Big bikes, big cars, give him whiplash. Tell him bring the G&E and we take cash.
Limitless on the beat.
Team BBQ testing, no we ain't crossing no joke. Nah, I get a mad whack, got a mad don, now you ain't staying afloat. Got a deal on me, but I always got a big thing tucked up under this pop up coat. I got gas like Texas core.
Nope. Eliminators. On the fritz. Okay, got it.
Running on me, let this go. Say they want beef, whack you flow. Leaving the seats when they get this smoke. Aye, man, them on the chain that's dependent. Never once has a man been dependent. Now they want smoking, aim for some vengeance. Let me just state my name and label. Wicked, MDM on my chest. And in my label, some of the best in the scene, and you can't put that to the test. 5
Alrighty then. Okay. Fuck. Get in. Alrighty. No, that is the wrong app. That's the wrong app. No. No. Wait. Everything stop. Okay. There we go. Now the house is locked. Alright. Let me see who's live. Yeah, I think it's time for me to go to sleep. I think that's the vibe I'm getting. Oh boy. Alrighty then, let's see who is live. Oh, there's quite a few people live actually. But who do we raid? I wonder if that guy streams. Hold on, let me check Hazroot. Because if he streams, we should raid him. But I don't know if he streams. Okay. Oh, Ernie! Ernie was at the courthouse earlier. Maybe we raid him. Okay. I'm just doing a quick check. See if I see him. Yeah, okay. I don't see him. So I don't think he's streaming right now. So I'm kind of tempted to raid Ernie, honestly, just because we were chilling with him earlier. Hold on. Okay. Let me just Get this. All right. Thank you guys all so much for coming to hang out with me. I hope you have a great rest of your day or night. I hope to see you again soon. I'm gonna send you guys over to the guy who plays Ernie, who's one of the people we were hanging out with. Yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. Bye! Hopefully I'll see you next time after I get some sleep. Again, tomorrow, I don't know when I'm gonna start. It's not gonna be an early day. It's gonna be later. Who knows when the mouse will get. Bye!